it's going.
All right, Arthur, tell us what game we're playing. No, it's fine.
It's the year 496.
Nope, stop that shit. Well, welcome everyone to the hallowed evening of Cthulhu. The year happens to be 1925. It is still late winter, but spring might just be peeking around the edge. We are all going to introduce our characters, who they are, what they do, where they're from, and maybe the shit that they're into, or dislikes, or what have you. And as you go around the table, I don't know, note that on your character sheet right up at the top. So let's start with Arthur.
Oh, fuck.
Who is your character?
I will be playing Rachel Hemingway. She's a journalist. Gotta change the spelling there. And she's from Boise, Idaho. She really, really loves to try and make money. She's not the best at it. She keeps lots of her belongings in actual items. She's one of those materials over experiences persons. And her highest skill is shotgun.
So perhaps she did sport shooting or what have you.
Other than English. I guess I can English real hard.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, no, I shot the shit out of other nurses during the Great War.
Concerning. Very concerning start to this. All right, Sebastian, introduce us to your character.
Alright, I'll be playing Anna Vixen, singer, songwriter, actress, director, whatever you need, Anna Vixen is your gal. She says she'll be able to do basically anything for you, and, well, that's only mostly a lie. Yeah, she's been around the block once or twice, and, right now she's, in this little township because she isn't welcome back to where she comes from at the moment. Yeah.
Alrighty, where is she from, or do we not know?
She gives a different story every once in a while.
What's the recent one?
The most recent one is that she was born from English embassy in Dubai. Yeah, she lived there for several years before she went joyriding on an elephant. And accidentally ran over one of the minor Indian princedom's royalty. So, unfortunately, she had to come all the way over here.
Can't go back.
Cavorting all around the British Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Also, by the way,
Devin,
where the hell are we again?
We're going to be in New England.
Back no left.
I have brown hair and brown eyes.
You take it easy over there.
My character is Major Pavelu Rage.
You stuck with that name?
Yeah, sure.
Major Rage.
Major Rage. He's a soldier, obviously. Age, I don't know. 36.
Sure.
He was born in Shanghai. His parents are like opium lords, I guess, because I'm like
Jesus
super
Christ.
fucking rich. So yeah, I have a college degree from Cambridge, something like that.
It's natural.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you serve in the Great War?
Yes.
Did you see anything that might have haunted or scarred you?
No, not really.
All right, well, that's good to hear.
No nuns.
It's nice to be a rich kid at war.
Yeah, he's definitely like low grade psychopathy, probably.
Oh, yeah, but he doesn't acknowledge it.
Yeah, so no, of course not.
And where are you from?
Shanghai, right?
Oh, sure.
/ Great Britain, I guess, going back and forth between the two.
Alrighty. And finally, Rambo, who are you playing?
I am Arthur Gumshoe, known colloquially as Artie Gumshoe. I come from a strong New England stock of bloodline of gumshoes. Truly our last name, obviously. Old Ma Gumshoe raised him big. Lots of farm milk and big meat and potato dinners, and
Farm milk.
Raised him big. Like it's a choice.
Yeah, this is how it works around New England. What did you guys think?
I don't know. I'm from Boys.
Oh, what
All
are
right.
you doing here?
Okay, so
Anyways,
Artie,
as
at
a
your
gumshoe,
office. Go ahead.
I just got some gumshoe skills that I've built up over the years because obviously old mom and pa gumshoe didn't have the money to go sending us kids to college or anything fancy like that. So I'm mostly a manly gumshoe type of guy with a lot of climbing and jumping and hiding and running knowledge.
Okay, we don't need to hear your full skill list. All
That
right, so
sounds good.
it is a cold day in early February 1925 when a letter arrives at Artie's office. Now, this ragtag group of investigators may or may not be associated with the private investigations of, Artie Gumshoe Incorporated. But either way, you all happen to be there or around there when this letter comes in. It's from an attorney, and if you guys check your handouts, you'll see a Dodge Bros letter. And if you guys want to open that up, we can trade off reading what that says.
Dodge Brothers, attorneys at law, 14 Main Street, Gamwell, Jan 30th, 1925. All right, someone else.
Jesus.
Dear, I'm really used to reading these kinds of letters. Dear sir or madam, I have been referred to you by a mutual friend. As his attorney, I am very interested in locating the missing Mr. Arthur Cornthwaite, and our associate mentioned your organization as being one skilled in locating missing people, particularly those of Mr. Cornthwaite's persuasion. Thus, I have taken the liberty of contacting you.
All right, Rambo, read the next one.
You got the long one.
I.
The first word is I. Sound it out.
I am.
No, the next, it's just a letter.
I am
It's
a
okay.
partner of an established legal firm in Gamwell. Mr. Arthur Cornthwaite is one of our clients, and as his attorneys, we hold certain documents in trust for him. It would appear that Mr. Cornthwaite has departed without notifying us of his movements. This leaves us in a quandary as to how to manage his estate in his absence without his authority on such matters. We would like you to locate Mr. Cornthwaite and obtain from him his wishes in respect of this matter, or better still, request that he contact us. If it should, heaven forbid, transpire that Mr. Cornthwaite is no longer with us, then we will need some evidence of same to proceed with his wishes as outlined in his last will and testament. Hopefully this is an unnecessary contingency, but one which we must nevertheless consider in the light of Mr. Cornthwaite's mysterious departure.
All right, Devin, take it.
I hope that you are free to give this matter your immediate attention, and would like to extend an invitation to you attend an
I think they just missed a 2.
to you to attend an interview at our offices as soon as is convenient to discuss both the details of the situation and your professional fee. Anticipating a prompt reply, Walter Dodge.
All right, so you receive that, and also in the same letter, you will see this missing millionaire news.
Ooh.
So this one is from the Gamwell Gazette, entitled "Missing Millionaire." And if you guys want to, we can do the same.
Gamwell Gazette, Illustrated Weekly.
No, you read the first paragraph. Damn it.
Missing millionaire.
Everyone, read all about it. Missing millionaire. Gamwell's Gazette. Have you heard about it?
Gamwell's most prosperous son, Arthur Cornthwaite, will not be seen at church over the next few weeks. Mr. Cornthwaite has apparently left the area for a time, possibly for a vacation, in or relation to his studies.
Some mystery surrounds Mr. Cornthwaite's departure, as it came without notice. However, an inspection of his mansion and grounds by Sheriff Whitford has revealed no cause for alarm. The last person to speak to Mr. Cornthwaite was his attorney, Mr. Walter Dodge, on the 7th of this month. At that time, he gave no indication of his imminent departure, but according to Mr. Dodge, he did seem quite preoccupied, no doubt with his travel plans.
Rambo?
We.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Just gotta kickstart him every time.
We all.
We all know well that
There you
besides
go.
being a Gamma landowner, Mr. Cornthwaite is also a millionaire, a scholar, a philanthropist, and an explorer. He may well be off laying the groundwork for some future exciting expedition, or perhaps relaxing for a time in New York. Gamwell citizens will no doubt remember fondly Mr. Cornthwaite's numerous donations to local charities and the town library. Join with us in wishing him a safe and happy journey.
Alrighty, so that's what we have about this missing man, Cornthwaite.
Seem
we all
both alarmed
remember his
and
money.
unalarmed.
Pain in the ass
Well-
name.
Okay, well, you can just call him Arthur.
He's missing.
So,
That one-
Arthur's missing. Now, the
How many
people that
Arthurs are
seem
in
kind
this
of...
game? Like,
So many Arthurs. There's only Arthurs in the Cthulhu mythos. So the Dodge brothers seem a little concerned. The town doesn't seem concerned. It appears that he does take long trips from time to time. You guys are invited to go up to the town of Gamwell, which is in western Massachusetts, and about a day's car ride. And I know that Anna Vixen happens to have a car. Is that correct?
Sure.
Alrighty, so you guys all hop into, I don't know, an Oldsmobile or a Buick or what have you.
Does anyone know how to drive?
Yes, I
More
do.
than-
Alright.
More than 20.
Yeah.
So you
Please
guys
drive.
hop
I think
into your car.
I think the way it works is if nothing crazy is happening, like pretty much anyone can drive. Like
Yeah, it's
only if
pretty.
you actually have to do. Like,
I've got it
some
at
crazy
60.
maneuver.
Make sure to
Yeah.
adjust the vacuum pressure lever as you engage the throttle.
I know, but driving's so much work.
I let
Powered
it
steering
in
won't be
and
invented
let
for
it
another
out.
few decades.
Look, we got a 1. We're good.
I mean, you definitely didn't need to roll, but that's fine. So you guys make the trip. It's a little snowy in some spots where it's blown across the road, but it's not actively snowing. But you guys make it out to the town of Gamwell, which is a pretty small, pretty typically New England. And it's kind of the place where you'd like stop for ice cream or gas and just drive on through. It's got some large properties that you drove through on your way into town, and it's kind of rustic. The town itself is pretty small and exists basically to serve the farmers that surround it. And you know, as you could tell, it was pretty clear land, not a ton of stands of trees, though there are some. And when you drive through the town, you notice that there's a boarding house, a town hall, police station, fire station, attorney's office, newspaper, library, several shops, and you know, a couple of churches. So you guys, again, should have no trouble finding the Dodge Brothers office, though you don't have to go there first.
I want to go to the newspaper place because I'm a journalist.
All right. Is anyone else going with them to the home of the Gamwell Gazette?
Sebastian, what's your character's name?
Anna Vixen.
Anna, can you pull over? I'm gonna go look at the newspapers.
Sure thing. Okay, this is fine.
I'll go in with the journalist.
All right. The Gamwell Gazette is a brick building with a little awning that says Gamwell Gazette, established 1887. You can see through the small front windows. That is not a big building, but kind of.
Okay, I go in if I can. I attempt to go in. Mother, may I enter?
What's happening? Did everybody die?
Frisk,
Hello?
can you hear us?
See them popping in and out.
Uh-oh.
I'm back.
No.
Ow, his Discord died.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hello?
Check. Sorry, Discord
Yeah.
shit on me.
It happens to all of us.
So, what was the last thing you guys heard?
I wanted to go in.
Yeah, so you heard nothing.
I'm going with the Gurnal.
All right, so the Gamwell Gazette is a small brick building with an awning out front that says Gamwell Gazette, established 1887. It's got a couple of small windows up in the front, and it looks pretty cluttered. You walk in through the front door, and you see a man in an obnoxious red and green check suit and a white Panama hat. He says, "Hello, hey, who do I have the pleasure of seeing? How can I help you?"
Hi, man. My name is Ms. Hemingway. I'm here to brush up on some local newspaper history and see if I can't, I don't know, dig up some muck on that old son of a bitch Arthur.
Arthur, oh, well, first let me introduce myself. My name is Stan Artemis. Pleasure to meet you. And where are you guys from? I see you've got a couple of friends with you. Now, ooh, is that a shiny new Buick outside?
I don't know much about cars, but I've been driving that one. She handles like a dick.
Well, that's a shame to hear. I've heard good things about this year's model.
Like a dick.
I heard you mentioned Arthur. Which are you talking about? Are you talking about Kerwin?
Cornwaithy.
Oh, Cornthwaite. Oh, of course. Now, what would you be checking into him for?
Oh, well, we've been asked by his attorneys to look into, he's gone and they don't know why.
Oh, that sounds pretty interesting. What do you think? You notice he's starting to write things down.
I think I need to get in those stacks and do some digging. But, journalist to journalist, I'll let you know if I come up with anything juicy or meaty.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not much of a journalist. I'm more of an editor. But would you guys happen to have been in town last night?
That's a big no.
Oh, interesting. He kind of looks you up and down, writes a little bit more. He says, my own, as you say, journalist, a strange accent. Joe, he's out on the ground. He's out gathering material for a story. But if you'd like, you can go look through the back numbers of the paper.
Yeah, that would be absolutely fantastic, Stan.
Oh, of course. And throughout this, he's going to be peppering you with questions and trying to dig a little bit more about, what the hell you guys are doing.
I will just tell him all about Anna, because everything about her is a lie anyhow.
All right, spectacular. If you'd like to, you can give me a library use roll.
Yes, I would love to. I have won it.
Alrighty, you actually critted that. So, you find a bunch of stuff about Cornthwaite going back to his arrival in 1919. Most of it is just like social pages kind of shit. He goes to tea parties, he donates to the church, he won at bridge quite a few times. Seems to be a hell of a bridge player. The books he's donated to the library, everything else, so on and so forth. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
Well, when he arrived, and I'd like to trace his, I don't know, if they wrote about him this one time, like, oh, he left town, let's write an article about it. I wonder if they've done it before, and what occasioned those, and if they write when he comes back.
He has left multiple times. You see that they do write about him leaving and coming back quite a bit because he's kind of a big fixture in the town. He left for South America back in 1923, and he's globe-trotted pretty much everywhere. He's gone to Russia, South America, India, Africa, and basically it's all talking about how he's a bit of an explorer, but really more of a scientist. He is an anthropologist.
Oh, that's...
So he's doing this for research, not for fun.
Yeah, that's what he says.
But yeah, that's basically what you find in the stacks. Is there anything else you want to ask or look for?
I think that sounds good, unless Artie has a different, direction he wants to point me.
Well, I was kind of wondering a little bit more about his finances. Where did all his money come from? Where's he been spending?
Well, yeah. Now that's a very interesting question. I'm glad you asked. Turns out he inherited a fair amount of money and has invested it pretty wisely. And with that, he does all kinds of philanthropic endeavors that you can read about in those stacks right there. And he spends it on these scientific expeditions.
Yeah. What about his non-philanthropic expenditures?
Ah, you are a well-traveled man, a man of many words.
Yeah.
You're asking about his specific accounts? Now, honestly, I couldn't tell you any of those, but I'm pretty sure the Dodge brothers are representing him and might have a little bit more on that, if you'd like to look. And if you do, would you please bring it back here? I'd also like to know it. I'm sure the readers would...
You run this newspaper and you know anything about the man's dirty...
What do you mean his dirty biz? What type of dirty business are you talking about?
Every man is dirty.
I mean, he hires people around town as his help, pays them very well. Now, I don't understand what you mean by dirty business. He's giving you a side eye and writing things down. This.
Well, I'm doing the same back with my little notebook.
Anyway, you don't really get anything else more out of him, especially regarding his dirty business. Loves bridges, huh? The game of bridge. Anyway, that's all that you guys can get out of the Gamwell Gazette. Where are you guys headed to next? And if you want you can go to the town hall, sheriff's office, the Dodge Brothers office, the library.
Let's go to the Dodge Bros.
Yeah, they seem the most knowledgeable.
Alrighty. So
And they might be able to let us into the rich dude's house.
So you guys head over to the Dodge Brothers office. It says Dodge Brothers Esquire, attorneys at law, and it's got a big glass window with painted letters and signage, rates for standard things like notary signings, etc. You walk inside and you see three men who introduce themselves immediately as Reginald, Walter, and Herbert Dodge. They all look very respectable, but a little worn down in the clothes. They don't wear big city suits, but they are a little bit more dressed up than the folks that you've seen around the town. They introduce themselves, and one of them recognizes Artie Gumshoe and says, "Hey, I'm Walter. I assume you got my letter. I'm pleased to see you here."
Hello. It's great to see you too.
Well, I'm glad that you came here. We have been desperately wondering about Mr. Cornthwaite, and we would like you to find out a little bit more. Of course. Now, the big thing is we want to find him. That's most important. He needs to be found, and he needs to be found safe. He is probably up at his manor, which is a little while outside of the ground.
Really?
Yeah. So it's not in town proper. It's got its own grounds. It's out near some farmers, and if you don't find him, or if perhaps he's passed, we would require some physical evidence of such, because that property is worth a fair amount, and his will, needs to be carried out.
Of course. Quick question. Why weren't you able to go up to the property yourself?
We sent the sheriff up there, and he is a thorough man, and we trusted his leanings, but we don't necessarily want to get our hands dirty with anything, which is why we contacted.
Of course. Well,
these
excellent.
men don't seem to be very brave. They're kind of scum-suckery lawyers. So you kind of just accept that fact that, we're scared of what we might find as unacceptable.
What might they find?
A dead body.
Is that it?
They pee their little pants. Look at these pussies.
Is that really it? Are you just...
Yes, that is really it. They are kind of squeamish about anything like that.
All right, then. Well, I wish I could say it was pleasant talking to you all, but... Oh, wait, you are paying for all this. Never mind.
Of course.
Excellent talking to you.
Wow.
And do you mind directing us to the sheriff? He seems more
Certainly.
useful.
Before you leave, we need to discuss your fees and, of course, the directions to the mansion and how you will get in there.
Yes. I'm assuming that we already talked about this. You're paying for half of it up front.
What is your rate?
They are exorbitant.
Name, not terribly exorbitant, but still a high price.
Look, we are willing to pay you $100 to find Mr. Cornthwaite and $100 bonus to have that answer within this week.
A bonus?
50 of those dollars up front, and it's a done deal.
I'm sorry, we can't do any money up front. This is an issue that needs to be handled, and we don't. We're kind of untested in our eyes.
At the very least, pay for our gas.
Well, certainly. You also have accommodation at the boarding house in town,
Right.
and will be available to you until you're ready to go out there. We invite you to look around the town. If anybody wants to try to really get that bonus, you can give me a bargain. I'm sorry, the advance.
Does somebody have it? Does somebody have
I do.
bargain?
I have it at 60.
Do it!
All right.
You got this, Anna.
Bargain the shit out of these guys.
Oh, you didn't get it!
No.
Fail.
Was that a critical
It's
fail?
a crit fail.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
So
so I
he-
actually remembered me calling them cowards earlier.
He definitely heard that and seems a little disgusted by you. Kind of doesn't trust you. He does say again that $100 to find Mr. Cornthwaite, and we will expect answers within a week. You should be prompt and.
$100 for a bunch of fucking grown men searching for another grown man for
Dude, it's a lot of
week's worth
money.
of work.
Dude, yeah, I must just
For
do this
all
shit
of
for
us? For the
fun
whole-
because that's bullshit.
Yeah, you totally
It's
do
not-
this for fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's not much else to do in the 1920s aside from getting drunk.
You've done all the
Illegally.
other shit.
Yeah.
So, anyone that went into the newspaper office can give me an idea roll, but just one of you. So choose wisely.
My intelligence, my idea is 80. I'm going for it.
Yeah, you should do that.
Ah, wow, damn. All right, someone else can give me an idea roll,
All right,
because that's so bad. Did you just shit your
Can I
pants?
do it?
All right, so you have an idea roll. You remember asking the guys at the Gazette, Stan, about the books. In fact, this makes more sense for Artie. He was asking about the books, and the books are held by the Dodge brothers, and you can ask to see them.
Oh, let's see those books.
The Dodge brothers are lawyers, right?
Yes, they are.
I
They
don't
also
have
do
this idea
minor
yet,
accounting.
So somebody else has to bring it up.
Let me see them damn books.
Certainly. I hope this will aid in your investigation. So they set out a whole bunch of books.
Books.
Literal, actual books. His expenses, accounts, his will. They can't actually show you the will, but you can inspect all of his ledgers that detail his income and outgoing expenditure, both in running his property and organizing his trips.
I have accounting at 10%.
If anyone would like to, give me an accounting roll
Let me check real quick.
as you scan. These are big
Yeah,
books,
I had 10.
legal style,
We'll
with
take these
tons
home.
of small line.
Can we?
Is there a way we
I'm
could
sorry,
help each other out? Or
We can't actually let you leave with his ledgers. He
That would
will be
be-
expecting them to be held.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
that would be suspicious.
we'll just-
I want to fast talk them into letting us take something.
You have access to literally everything. You're just not allowed to leave the building with it.
You could probably just copy it all down if you really want.
Oh God, let's just
Alright,
make the
well.
accounting roll now.
Yeah.
Someone
Is
can-
there a way to
Can I-
boost
can I
someone
make a
else's
law
roll?
and stuff?
A law roll won't help you figure out the math.
But I have to know math to do law, and
No.
I had fucking suck at accounting.
The fuck?
Is anyone
Someone-
higher than a 10?
I don't think
so.
anyone does.
Somebody else
No.
just
Okay.
go for it.
Just go for it.
No.
Surprise.
Connect 4.
Okay, that's fine. You don't just get it right away. It's going to take you some time, about 4 hours to just look over his incoming expenses. What you see from that, are you guys going to stay for the 4 hours? Is everyone going to?
Yeah, I will,
Yeah.
be upset about everything.
Just poring over the books, going like, I don't know, is that a 6 or a 4 or a 9? Or I can't make any sense of this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can tell that he is indeed a wealthy man, and he has a lot of investments in Bell Telephone, in General Electric, and he is going to remain wealthy for quite some time. Someone can give me another accounting roll, but just try to make it under a 30%.
Anna, go for it.
Did it? 21?
Yeah. You did
Alrighty,
it.
perfect. So under the outgoing expenses, it shows that he had hired some men in 1923 to go to South America. And that was his last major expense. Now, this was 2 years ago. Give me an idea roll, Anna.
Idea. Where is idea again?
It's next to it.
Next in
There. Success.
Oh!
All right, perfect. So you note that the passage there was for about 15 men, the booking of a ship and all of the equipment. The passage back was only booked for one person.
Ah!
Seems fine.
Everything's going fine. So the ledger for domestic expenses does not include staff. You guys had heard, and the Dodges will explain, that Cornthwaite manages the staff himself, and he hires local people. I'm sorry, he hires people from out of town. He doesn't like to hire locals.
He hires
So-
foreigners.
Not necessarily foreigners, but people from out of town. But he doesn't keep numbers on that in this book. So anyone give me an accounting or a spot hidden in this outgoing.
I'm much better at
Ooh,
spot.
ooh, ooh.
All right, we have a
still
spot
succeed.
hidden. So the very last entry on January 7th is a work order for a dump truck to be delivered to his property, and the order is not filled. You can ask the Dodges about this. They will say that they were lining it up when Cornthwaite disappeared. It does say that it was for salt, and it hasn't been filled as of right now.
I'm sorry. What was that again?
A
Something
dump truck
about
full of salt.
salt. Yes, I heard the salt bit and was confused. Okay.
Are you asking the Dodge brothers about this?
Yes. This seems
Well-
like a strange expense.
Yeah, hey Walter, what's with the salt?
Well, Reginald pipes in and goes, well, it gets pretty icy around here. He might have been using that to ice his driveway. It's a decent-sized property.
Okay. I was just concerned for a second that he had absolutely enormous slugs in his garden.
Is this
Someone give me another idea
Is
roll.
this the first time he ordered salt?
Give me an accounting, and you'll be able to tell for sure. Because these are a lot of books.
Someone else roll idea. I only
I
have that
did.
50.
I did roll idea.
All right. Well, you can't tell if this is the first time he's ordered salt or not. The idea roll succeeds, and you notice that again, this hasn't been filled. You can try to talk the Dodges into actually filling this order for you, if you'd like, because it's already paid for out of Cornthwaite's book.
Wait, it hasn't been filled.
Yes. It hasn't been filled, meaning like the order went out, but it hasn't been
The
delivered.
truck never delivered the
Oh.
salt. Let's keep
And
that.
that's possibly because the Dodges haven't actually paid out of Cornthwaite's account as of yet.
Well, you should probably do that.
Can I ask them if did they do that? Did you pay for this?
It's in the books, but with Arthur gone, we didn't see much point in having it filled at this moment.
Where is it being ordered from?
The salt
Let me
store.
find out.
Detroit.
No, it's there's a guy with a salt mine down the road who has his own truck, like a big flatbed with walled trucks, and he He's the guy that usually salts the roads and everything for a small fee paid by the municipality.
It's fine. If we need it, if we find him there and he says we need the salt, then we'll just, call you guys and have you have the salt come.
Certainly. And then while you guys are talking about it the last time that they saw him, they basically said, like, what you saw in the newspaper, but he did seem tense and stressed, but no one asked why. So, as you guys... Could be. As you guys finish up this, you are given 2 keys to the Fitzgerald Manse for the front and back doors. You're welcome to sleep at the mansion, but in the meantime, you have accommodation arranged and paid for. It's not necessarily convenient to go back and forth between the town and the mansion.
Yeah, no, they're so far away from each other.
And you guys do notice one thing that stands out. They keep calling this, rather than the Cornthwaite Mansion, they call it the Fitzgerald Manse.
So he stole this from the Fitzgeralds, huh?
So they make a very strong point of telling you that do not do any damage to the house. It might be in poor repair, but it's very valuable. So it is of utmost importance that, number 1, you find Mr. Cornthwaite, and number 2, that the property and grounds are not damaged.
Who are the Fitzgeralds?
Right?
Oh, the Fitzgeralds were previous owners, stretched back to the early 1800s, is what they say. Now, we're not historians, but you can find out these things down at the library or at the newspaper.
I love the library! That newspaper is trash.
Okay, you can do that. I'd like to actually talk to the sheriff.
Herbert and Reginald mutter about how rude these out-of-towners... Artie, what are you rolling? Okay, what? Rambo, you rolled something.
Yeah.
What were you rolling? You're a robot right now.
101.
My God. Anyway, you guys are done at the Dodge Brothers office. Where'd you like to go next? Or you guys can go check into... It is late in the day since it took you fucking forever to go over the books. You probably won't be able to stop more than one spot before you have to bunk up for...
I'm down to go to the library and then spend the night in the boarding house tonight.
The other option is to drive all the way out to the Fitzgerald Manse and spend the night out there.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
That's tomorrow day's plan. We'll bring our sleeping bags and everything.
Alrighty, so are you guys all going to the library?
Yeah.
I am going to talk to the sheriff.
My character
Alrighty,
has
so...
literally no investigative skills, so unless you need to mechanically repair something or
Go
listen.
Make some coffee.
There you go.
So we will split the group. Who's going to the sheriff's office?
I will.
Great.
And who else?
Obviously me.
Anyone else?
No.
Okay, and then... Yep, you other 2 are going to the library. So, we'll deal with the sheriff's office first. So, you head up, and it just says sheriff outside, and you know from the newspaper... I'm sorry, from the letter that you got that this man is named Sheriff Whitford. You walk in, he is typing on an old Underwood typewriter, and you see him. He's an older man, looks pretty gruff and stern. He doesn't necessarily look up, but he says, "How can I help you?"
Well, you could tell us what's been going on at the manor lately.
Now, who the hell are you?
Oh, we're just private investigators hired by the Dodge Brothers looking into...
you can see his eyes narrow at that.
Ooh, I see what your face is doing. What's the issue?
You folks aren't from around here.
Ooh, what gave it away?
We came in from out of town, and we're possibly under the employ of some people we'd like to ask you about before we go any further. You tell us about Dodge Brothers.
Rambo, you're gonna have to restart your Discord or something.
He's using the show again. It's fine.
Okay, so I caught some of that, and it was you guys are going to ask about Cornthwaite, right?
No, the
Well, I was going to
brothers.
ask about the Dodge brothers.
Oh, the Dodge brothers. Okay. Well, he says, yeah, I don't like them. They're.
Oh yeah, they're absolute cowards. They're afraid of seeing the possible
I
dead
agree.
body of our local millionaire.
Dead body, you say?
They suspect it's a possibility. They hope.
And
They
what do
say
you
they hope it
suspect?
isn't. It's been a while.
He looked
That's a
up
great
when
answer.
he looked up when you said dead body and is now looking at you very hard, and he lights a cigarette.
That's actually why we came to ask you. You've probably, as far as we know, have been up to the mansion most recently than anybody else here. So we came here to ask you just a few questions about what you saw.
Okay, give me a psychology roll. Anyone at the sheriff's office?
Did I actually
Oh, I
put
think I
this?
can.
I
I
did.
have 45.
I
Oh.
didn't do it.
I mean, you each can.
You rolled with a 5%? Jeez.
No, that's just the
No.
base.
Yeah.
All right, so he starts talking about what he saw up at the Whitford place, and he goes, "That old place is falling down." But you do notice that that he doesn't seem to enjoy talking about this place, even more so than he doesn't enjoy you. He said he didn't find anything out of sorts, and he didn't find any evidence of foul play.
Hey, Sheriff, what's got you so rattled?
He absolutely stares daggers at you. It seems like he might be thinking of a reason to kick you out. In fact, he turns the question towards you. He says, "Where were you guys last night? You guys aren't from around."
Last night we were in our own beds.
You have any witnesses of this?
Well, none of them that were awake at the time.
There were
along
people.
our drive didn't ask any of the gas station attendants if we stopped by.
He absolutely does not like you.
I was
Throughout the
hanging
course
out
of this,
with
he's
my lawyer.
He he had said that what you had gotten out of him before he stared daggers at you was that there is no indication of foul play, but the guy had fired all of his servants recently, and they were all out of towners. He had been planning to take off for a while because he always does that type of thing, and he doesn't need anybody's permission to do such a thing, so he's just gone. He again asks, he asks a more pointed question. Were you guys around the manse last night? Were you around that old Fitzgerald place?
Well, certainly not me. Yeah, we only got a letter from the Dodge brothers, yesterday, I believe. And honestly, we have no reason to come to this little, small, nowhere townsville.
I have a lot of work to do. I'd like to ask you to leave, please.
And I'd like some proper answers, but I guess we'll just go with your idea. Take care,
You
officer.
keep talking that type of stuff, you'll learn a lot more answers inside that jail cell. He walks you to the door.
Yeah, well,
Gotcha.
Have a good day, Sheriff.
So that was the sheriff's office.
That
We
went
are
well.
now at the town library. This is a small but crammed wooden building. You walk in and you see a younger woman behind the desk. She says, "Oh, hello. My name's Susan. How can I help?"
Hi, Susan. How are you today?
Nice to meet you. Who are you?
Oh, my name's Rachel.
Pleasure's all mine, Rachel.
Yeah.
Were you interested in looking up a book or checking something out or maybe just reading some periodicals or what can I do for you?
You know, I've been hearing all about this location, this building, the old Griswold joint, whatever it's called.
You must be talking about the Fitzgerald.
That's the one. I'm just ultra curious about it and who the Griswolds could have been. Just want to if you have any books on that or old town whatever you have in Gamwell, Charming Burg.
Well, I don't know any Griswolds, but you're welcome to have a look.
Oh,
All right, thanks. If I get stuck looking for information, I will come poke you.
Certainly. As you walk through the library, you notice that that most of these books, or like a disproportionate amount, are about anthropology and archaeology. Given what you know, that's not necessarily surprising because Cornthwaite donated a lot of these books here. If you like, you can give me a library use.
All right.
Give me a book on South
55.
America.
Right? Library usage. I did it. I used
All right.
the library.
You don't find anything necessarily about the Fitzgeralds, and when you ask about this, she'd recommend that you go specifically looking for the Fitzgeralds at the newspaper office because that wasn't that long ago. But there are, a handful of books, and she does. Did you mention, because you mentioned the Fitzgerald place? She said, it is kind of odd. Mr. Cornthwaite borrowed a book in November and it's overdue, but I didn't, considering that he donated that book and hundreds of others, I didn't really think it was something I should ask about.
Oh, what book did little Arthur borrow?
It's called The Missing People by Thomas Pratt.
Your missing person borrowed a book called Missing People.
Isn't that weird?
It's kind of uncanny, really.
Do you have anthropology?
What was the name of the book again?
The Missing People by Thomas Pratt.
Do I have what-y?
Anthropology.
Oh, I do. I've got it at 40.
whoa.
And you make it. Wait, no, that's your
I
library
didn't
use.
roll it yet. And I do make it.
And you make it. Okay, so you know that Pratt is usually considered on the fringe of accepted science. He's not someone that a lot of anthropologists consider to be notable or respectable. But you do notice are you going to look through any of Cornthwaite's old books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see if he's, drawn dirty
South
pictures
America.
or whatever. Yeah.
South America.
Certainly. Well, you do look for one about South America, and in the margins you see there's some penciled notes that infer something about a search for a great dome that was described in South American legend.
The search for dome.
Trying to get some dome.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Well,
really all you
dome.
guys have time to do for tonight, unless you'd like to check anything out.
I would like to check something out that will be useful.
You don't find anything.
Can we get blueprints, or is this a place where maybe we could find
You're
out
at
what
the-
the building is?
You're at the sheriff's office.
We don't need blueprints. It's fine.
Ooh, question.
All right.
Sure.
All right, that's all we get from the library, and the
That's all
borrowed
you
book
get.
is just light reading for tonight.
I mean, if you're borrowing the book with the stuff in the notes,
Uh,
like the stuff written in the margins, or what book are you trying to take out?
Well, we can't borrow the missing people. I guess the book with the shit in the margins.
Certainly, she draws you up a fresh library card and lets you take it home. And it's
Hooray!
basically just light reading about South American legends and what happened.
Cool. Hooray!
I was hoping to talk to the Dodge brothers again real quick and just ask them if the sheriff
It's
is
too
home.
late now.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You'll have to do it tomorrow.
We don't
shame.
need to. It's fine. Meet up at the boarding house.
Alright, so
okay.
you guys go to the boarding house, which is a neat and scrub building. You walk inside and you
What
see
is it called?
Yeah. It's literally called the Gamwell Boarding House.
Alright, perfect.
You see a big sign right behind the desk where a couple in their 40s or maybe 50s are standing that says two large letters, no, and next to it is chewing tobacco, alcohol, smoking, unmarried couples. and scrawled underneath that, handwritten, says nonsense.
Oh, what am I here?
Sorry, what was that last one?
No nonsense.
Ah, damn.
This is a real no-nonsense kind of joint.
Do you actually say that? She lights up when you say that. She says, "Hello, my name is Edith Haggerty, and you are right. It is a no-nonsense type of joint. You must be the folks that the Dodge brothers had sent."
Yes, ma'am. That is exactly.
All right. Well, here are the rules now. Of course, there's no smoking, no chewing tobacco, no alcohol, no unmarried couples. I see that you are, actually a pair of couples, and I assume you are not married. Looking at your ring fingers, so we will have 4 rooms then.
That's just how I
And,
like it.
Can't the ladies just sleep with the ladies and the men with the men?
Again, no unmarried couples.
Yeah, jeez.
This is the 1920s. They're not assuming that.
No, they're not. But you guys have lodging for 4 rooms. So they do warn you.
Sorry,
This
Anna.
place will not stand for any kind of malarkey. If you guys are coming and going all times of the night, that is unacceptable. But you can ask them things. Otherwise, they're just going to give you the keys to your room.
Can I have a hot bath?
Certainly. We have steam, and we have the steam boiler. I'll have Hank go fire that up for you. And he goes, "Oh, of course, no problem." He goes out the back door. She gives you a couple of extra towels and a small washcloth.
Oh, fucking right.
So, what can you tell us about the history of this place?
Oh, they know everything. So, basically, they tell you the history of the town. It was founded as like a waypoint, and then it eventually grew up with the farms around it, and it serves the farms and as a place for them to distribute goods. They talk about their grandparents and great-grandparents living here, and how they... It is Hank and Edith Haggerty.
Edith, okay.
I'm just fucking with you. Keep going.
So they tell you all about the people in the area, and they know that you're here about Mr. Cornthwaite, who's missing, who is a thoughtful and generous gentleman, though he was slightly ill for a little bit, something that maybe got in South America, but he couldn't seem to... they also talk about the Fitzgerald Manse. This one's where they just mention it in passing, related to Cornthwaite, and don't seem as exuberant as the rest of the things that they've discussed.
I'm taking
If
a
any-
bath.
All right, who's still talking to him? Do you want to give me a fast talk?
Yeah.
Yay.
All right.
Ah.
Damn, a critical. So, what do you say to them?
Well, I'm just hoping to see what you can tell us. I mean, well, okay, hold on. Before I go talking to them, do they know why we're here? Did the lawyers explain why we're staying here?
Well, they know that Cornthwaite's missing and that you have been hired by the Dodge brothers. So the only reasoning that you would be here is to find Cornthwaite.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, what can you guys tell us about Cornthwaite?
They already told you basically everything. He's a great guy, travels a lot, kind of solitary. Didn't hire folks from around town. He always had out-of-towners for his staff. But from what they heard, they paid him well. He, well liked around town, and always just donated a ton of money to the community. They have really nothing bad to say about him.
Have any of these out-of-town hirees ever end up staying at the boarding house? Hear any stories, anything like that?
No, there was servants' quarters out at the Fitzgerald Manse, and they didn't usually make it into town all that often, unless they were picking up supplies that Mr. Cornthwaite had ordered. And he would just call down to the general store, have them ready, the folks would come down, They generally didn't say much, but there was that one Irish fella. Isn't that right? Yeah, it was an Irish fella. He was pretty talkative.
Tell me about the Irish fellow, if you please.
Well, that was about 5 years ago. He was kind of a short guy, missing a couple of front teeth. I don't know. He seemed pretty nice.
What about him made him kind of stick out to you, though?
Oh, because he's Irish. Don't get too many Irish around here.
Okay, well, I guess that's a thing.
You know, I heard they steal, she says.
No more than any other race or background if you could ever imagine, my lady.
She just smiles at you racistly.
Well, ain't we all just a bunch of fucking racists smiling at each other now? This is great.
Alright, I mean, that's... Do you want to ask anything else?
Yes, can they... What can you guys tell us about the sheriff?
Okay, they go into Sheriff Whitford. He's a good man. He works very hard, very dedicated to his job. But ever since that thing about 30 years ago, he was all pretty shaken up.
Oh, what's this thing 30 years ago?
Because you critted it, I'll just let you know. 30 years ago, there was a murder up at the Fitzgerald Manse. It was not the Fitzgerald, but it was, let's see, Arthur Kerwin, a different Arthur.
Oh, fuck.
Who he moved in with his family. They were out-of-towners. They moved in from New York, and they were pretty well-to-do. But I think he got cabin fever, and it's really unfortunate. He killed his whole family and then disappeared.
Did he have a small son that was friends with an old black man?
Well, we don't see much for black men. Isn't that right, hon? Oh, yeah, just, some of those weird Irish.
The blacks of England.
Yeah,
No, he had 2 daughters.
Oh, those were the ones that were, yeah, play with us, Danny. Anyways, was the sheriff like the main investigator of this, or?
Yep, he was the one that went out there and found that whole mess, and et cetera, et cetera.
Oh,
So
that might explain why.
that's... Yeah,
Go on.
I guess. Well, I was
He's
gonna
definitely
say,
asleep.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch!
Moaning and snoring.
This is amazing. All right, so yeah, that's basically that's what you get out of them, and then you guys are sent off to couple making out. Anyway, so you guys
These are my notes.
so you guys head off to bed, get a good sleep, very well accommodated rooms, everything that you need, nothing that you don't, and you wake up in the morning as the sun rises. February, it's a little bit of chill in the air. Where there is grass, there's frost. Where are you guys going? What are you doing?
Oh, it's the morning already?
I mean,
Yep.
well, what happened last night? You guys tell me.
I took a bath and went to bed.
Well, then I woke up this
Resting a
morning.
little bit.
I kept
Some light reading.
an eye on the street, making sure the sheriff didn't follow us here.
Like, it's hard to find us.
We're
I don't want him watching
It's not
us.
a big town.
True. He knows where we are. That's yeah.
I don't
He's
want
not a
him
very good
watching
sheriff
us and
if he
pulling some
can't, like,
nonsense.
Call the fucking boarding house and be like, hey. Alright. Fair enough.
I just don't want no nonsense in this boarding house.
Got it. Oh, you're just...
They have a
There
sign.
is no nonsense.
Got it.
Alright.
Okay, well, you wake up tired.
That's typical for
We're looking outside,
That's a
fucking
fucking
empty
malarkey
street.
if I've ever.
Alright.
Wake up tired.
I'm all for going to the Fitzgerald place.
I feel like we should collect all our information and talk to the Belcher brothers again, real
Okay,
quick.
well then I'll go to the newspaper joint if we're gonna be flopping around town for another fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah, I still want to know about some history of the house and anything we can get from the news.
Oh, maybe you could hit up the, I don't know, township and get some
Blueprints.
blueprints. Yeah.
the town
Blueprints,
hall
yeah.
would be the place for that. So,
Artie, you do that.
okay, Artie's going to go to the town hall. Who's going to go to where?
I'm going to the newspaper.
All right, so that's Rachel going to the newspaper, and Anna is going to go to the Dodge Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with Artie at the town hall. It's a wooden edifice. It's probably around 8 a.m., which is normally when it opens. It's a Wednesday. You go inside, and there's a dusty little clerk with little pinch-nose glasses sitting on the end of their nose. And they say, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
Well, hello there. I'm on business for the Dodge Brothers. I specifically pause and look at him as see his reaction to hearing that.
He doesn't seem surprised. And what can I get for? I mean, sure, you're here for the Dodge Brothers. What do you need?
Well, we're taking a look at fixing up the old Fitzgerald Manse, and we were wondering if we could get a hold of some of the blue.
Your contractors?
Well, we're just kind of hoping it's going to be done again for the Dodge Brothers here. Whether it's Mr. Arthur wants this or that. I'm just checking out all the options.
My God, it's so hard to understand you.
I don't know why. I hear you guys fine.
Jesus Christ.
You sound like Neo from The Matrix.
Anyway, give me a law roll. Ooh, he makes it. And a crit at that. Well, you are able to explain in appropriate legalese why you need these documents, and he seems pretty impressed with you, what being an out-of-towner and whose name you've never heard. So you can look through.
Robot.
It's very strange, but he doesn't know what a robot is. He's never even heard the word computer. So you can look around. There's birth and death certificates, the deed for the Fitzgerald Manse, and they don't actually have blueprints, but they do have the land plot. So in the plat book with the appropriate taxes and what have you. What are you looking for?
I want to see if there's been any additions to the building. I want to see if there's been any extra acreage bought for the grounds. Any other building construction, or even just general
Sure.
maybe financial growth.
Certainly. You are going to want to look at the deed, and that is up on a high shelf with a fading red ribbon. You grab it, and inside, oh no, a big spider! But it's harmless. Holy fuck. Every time you yell, it goes wild. So the deed records the original...
Like normal, am I heard? Is this you hear
Yes.
me correctly when I just talk normal?
Yes. So the deed has records of the house's original owners and builders, the Fitzgeralds, in 1805, and then subsequent transfers. The Ainsfield family in 1866, the Kerwins in 1894, Franklin's in 1898, and Cornthwaite's in 1919. I'll just paste that in the chat.
Okay, yes, thank you.
So wait, did they say that the Fitzgeralds were the actual people who had the house built?
They were the first people that built the house.
All right, so you saying it's 1920, so this is like a 150-year-old house?
Yes, and it was built quite stout, but it's still out there, still worth a fair amount of money, just given the property and the size.
Well, when they say that it's starting to fall apart, is there a particular reason? No one's particularly fixed anything up, or?
Well, that was the Dodge brothers talking about it. The clerk can't tell you anything about it. From what you could give me an idea.
I was gonna say, like, is this something that he would even know, or is this just general bullshit?
I mean, the clerk wouldn't be able to, but give me an idea so you can... Oh, so close. You don't really know why the place would be falling into disrepair.
Alright.
Anyway, let's go to the newspaper.
Yeah.
All right, newspaper office, we're here. And now you see Stan Artemis and a different guy, who you assume to be Joe Varelli, who's the ostensible reporter. Rachel, what are you after?
Oh, hey, buddy. Well, it seems there's a lot more boiling underneath the surface of the snow than I had initially thought. You got any shit on the Fitzgerald Manse?
Give me a library use. Ah, you do. I will be dropping something into your
Mouth.
handouts.
Okay.
God damn it.
All right, you find something from May 17th, 1895,
Oh, I'm
titled
excited.
Family Slave in Axe Murders.
Mother
Go around
and
the table.
3 children killed. Police seek missing father. A tragedy of awful proportions
It's
unfolded.
Tragedy. It's pronounced Tragedy.
Okay, a tragedy of awful proportions unfolded today in Gamwell when Miss Gloria Kerwin and her 3 children, Harold, Sarah, and Suzanne, were found brutally murdered on their estate north of Glamwell, the well-known Fitzgerald Manse.
All right, Sebastian, read the next.
Shoot, what am I reading?
Deputy.
Deputy Whitford in the Family Slave in Axe Murders.
Yeah! Turning into fucking Arthur! I hate it! I hate it! I despise myself! Deputy Whitford of the Glamwell County Sheriff's Office made the grisly discovery while making a routine inspection. I've never seen anything like it. The brave but shaken deputy told this reporter. They were all dead. The family has indeed been brutally and cowardly slain, struck by repeated blows from an axe. Not even little Susan was spared from this hideous fate.
Is Devin awake? No,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
Okay,
here.
then read the last paragraph in the Axe Murders.
Ooh. No murder weapon has been discovered, and Mr. Andrew Owen, the children's father, is presently missing. He is wanted by the police for questioning. All fears are also held for his safety.
Alrighty, so that's what you find out. And that was the tragedy that happened 30 years ago. That the boarding house people were mentioning.
What a tragedy. Cool. So that's what I've been doing. Great.
Yep.
And
Okay, and then back at the Dodge Brothers.
I'm guessing the dude was never found, yeah.
No, he found it. It was
The
full
what?
of spiders. He found it. It was full of spiders.
No,
You found the deed?
No,
Oh, that guy? No.
Andrew Kerwin.
Oh.
No, was never found. Still
Okay.
a little bit of a mystery.
Alright.
And you can deduce that the deputy is now the sheriff. The deputy that found him.
That would make sense, yes. That would match up the timelines quite nicely. Alright then. Going to the Dodge Brothers. Okay.
What you after?
Hey, how's it going? Let's just gonna throw a whole bunch of questions at you and hoping anything sticks. Okay. What do you
Go
know
ahead.
about the murder that happened about 30 years ago out here?
Complete tragedy. Next.
Alright then. What do you know about the sheriff? Why is he so weird and hates us?
Complete tragedy. See first question.
Ah, makes sense. Okay. Is there any way to get onto the sheriff's good side?
Bacon.
Yeah, don't be from out of town.
Ah, shame. Can't do anything about that.
Also,
Oh well.
don't mention the Fitzgerald Manse. Did you mention the Fitzgerald Manse?
Yes, the Fitzgerald Manse was mentioned.
You may never get on his good side.
Damn shame, damn shame. Okay. Anyone here Anyone still here that used to work for the good sir?
For the who? The Kerwin?
Fitzgerald, I forget his fucking name.
Cornwaith Arthur.
The guy that we were
Arthur.
looking for. No, all of the people that he hired were handled by himself, and they were all out-of-towners, and they were all laid off sometime ago.
That's why I only hire out-of-towners, too.
Well, you're not here, so shush. Okay, does anyone have regular interactions with any of the people from the estates, past or present?
What people from the estates?
The out-of-towners that worked for the...
No, basically they would come in for supplies. They didn't stay too long. They stayed out at the manse itself, and semi-regularly rotated through as times would change.
All right, excellent. How's the salt truck coming along?
We haven't placed an order for it.
If you don't mind, could you place the order?
Give me a persuade. They don't want to because they don't want to spend the money because there's a lot of money tied up in Kerwin's estate or Cornthwaite's estate.
Success.
All right,
It's
they
just a bunch of salt.
begrudgingly do it. It's going to cost $350. That's a lot of money, but they sign it, and it'll
My
probably
car
be
costs more than that, and I'd hate for it to be damaged because of ice.
We'll make sure that your car is filled with salt.
Trust me, I'm already filled to the brim with salt.
Damn!
Alright, let's see.
Okay, so yep, they will do it. It's going to take a few days.
Alright then.
In fact, they will sign and give you the request for.
Okay. And just to confirm, Mr. Arthur told you nothing about any upcoming plans for his trip?
No, but he, that's not necessarily surprising. He does come and go at his own pleasure, and he is a man about the world.
And this is mostly off character at this point. There was nothing in the book suggesting that he was going anywhere. Correct?
No.
I mean, give me an accounting roll.
Can't I just ask them to do it?
No.
Isn't that their job?
Well, they also have other clients.
Damn
No, you can't tell anything one way or the other whether or not he was planning a trip.
Damn shame. Also, I don't like numbers.
That's fine.
Nope. That's all I think I need to ask you. Thank you for putting in that order, and I'm doing my best not to insult you. Have a good day, sirs.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right. At this point, it's midday. You guys are probably going to want to grab some lunch, and then where would you like to go?
Let's get cucumber and cheese sandwiches, and then go. Oh, and let's buy extra sandwiches and a bottle of soda, a couple bottles of the old soda, and I don't know, sleeping bags and a lamp and candles, because we're gonna have a sleepover at the Fitzgerald Manse.
That sounds spectacular. You go down to the general store. They have everything you need except for sleeping bags. They do have bedrolls and blankets.
That's fine. I also buy a thing of salt.
Okay, you get one of those, the big round ones with the flip top.
Exactly.
Alrighty, and they don't have cucumbers. They only have pickles. It's goddamn February.
Oh,
Fucking disgusting.
that's fine. I like pickles.
I hate you.
Hey, and we pick up
All
some
right.
hot dogs too.
It's
Acceptable.
okay if he likes pickles.
Alright, so you guys grab some sausages, some pickles, other phallic-shaped items.
And
Head on.
Nuts.
Maybe some
I
white
just feel-
sauces too, like mayonnaise.
Okay.
Just
You know what?
pickles
I'm
and hot
perfectly
dogs.
fine with racism against Irish people and black people, but mayonnaise is where
Gross.
it comes fine.
Gross.
Man, yeah.
That was probably one of the worst sentences said so far. Let's see if we can top it.
Yeah, no, let's not. We get our camp supplies. We also get Franks and beans.
Franks and beans.
Alright,
Let's fucking go.
they try to upsell you on a can opener, but yep, you
Oh,
guys
no,
got
I
all
buy
your
the, I buy the
supplies.
can opener.
Just buy a knife, it's cheaper.
No, get the can opener.
Can opener is good.
All right.
We all got knives already.
So you guys hop out into your sedan and head on out to the Fitzgerald estate, right?
Yes.
Someone else drive. I don't trust
I'm
all
driving.
the snow. Thank you.
All right. So as you guys head out, stop it.
Stop making us unnecessary rolls.
If you crit fail, I will make you crash.
I mean, that's what happened if I crit fail, but I'm not gonna.
Sure.
Stop tempting the fates, Arthur.
Okay. So you guys know it's about
the
10.
English language.
It's about 10 miles out of town, and as you drive, the town becomes farm fields. A lot of stone walls around these farm fields, and a lot of them have pretty massive buildings where people would live to manage these farms. There's several other large mansions that are the nearest neighbors, but nothing is really close to one another. You guys are, you see people outside, you're welcome to stop. Otherwise, you can just head on out. It's about 10 miles, so it's going to take you a little bit to
Yeah,
get out
fuck
there.
them. We drive.
Alrighty. You guys come up to a tall, stone-spiked wall, and it's got a wrought iron gate with spikes on top of that as well. You see that there is a chain and padlock across the gate.
Do we have the padlock key?
You check the keys, you see a front door key and a back door key, but it seems like those shitty Dodge brothers forgot to give you a padlock key.
I
You
will
guys can try to
pick the lock because I have a 50.
Okay. Roll under 25 for mechanical repair.
Oh, I did locksmith.
You broke. Oh, locksmith. Yeah, whatever.
Mechanical repair.
You break your pick inside of the lock. That is a shame.
Hang on. I have a
just
crowbar
grabbed
in the
a
car.
big ass rock and hit the fucking lock.
I have crowbars in the car.
Yeah.
It's the 1920s. If you break down the middle of the road, you basically need to have everything in the car anyways.
Alright,
So.
I'm down. Yes.
Who's got
Anyone?
big beefy arms? Soldier Boy.
What?
We need you to bust this fucking lock down for us.
Wait, why?
It's
I
locked.
can pick the lock.
I
can try.
broke my pick lock. I
Give
didn't
me
even
a
know you
half.
woke up.
Is that
Yeah.
under half of your mechanical
I
repair?
don't
Yeah,
know.
it is.
All right, you managed to shimmy out his pick.
Nice.
Hopefully it didn't damage the tumblers, and you managed to pop that lock itself. So you pull the chain off, push the gates open while someone drives through because they're going to swing shut. There's a wide driveway that leads up to the house, a little hill in front of you. Somebody give me a spot hidden. In fact, I'll...
Oh.
My eyes. Where are my eyes?
So, like, no one makes it?
Oh, wow.
Anna.
Oh, hang on.
Spot,
yes, same.
Spot the hidden things.
Do it.
No
one. Okay. So, everyone give me another spot hidden.
I can hear real good.
No.
Need to see
I made
this.
it.
One yes.
Everyone else? Okay, so those of you that made it, you see the roof of a shed through the trees to the right. You have to assume that you're going to be heading up to the big house if you follow the drive. And I assume you guys do.
Yeah. I just say, hey, there's a
Alrighty.
shed over there.
Okay, let's check it out.
Okay, I let you out.
All right, do you guys see the appropriate house background?
Yes.
Wait,
All right, you
this
come
is
up-
the shed?
This is the house. Wait, where are you guys trying to go? The shed or the house?
Anna was gonna go check out the shed. I'm gonna go park in front of the house.
Okay, so you park in front of the house. Is anyone else going to go check out the shed?
I'm going with my handgun drawn.
I'll go.
So
I'll camp out
almost
on the porch.
everybody. Okay, so you three are going down. There is an ornamental garden that you walk through. There's a bunch of exotic varieties for not for this area, like willows. It's been untended, it looks like, and it's become a wild expanse of runaway foliage, and it seems to be poking its bony fingers into the path. So you guys walk down the path but it seems very strange. Okay, somebody give me like a dex. Let's see. Devin, give me a dex times 3 roll.
Dex times 3. How do I roll that?
So just roll a d% and tell me if it's under dex times 3.
Oh.
D%.
Bloop.
Is that under your dex times 3?
I doubt it.
You
Yeah.
slip in a huge slippery mud path that you didn't seem to see.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fudge.
Now you've got this big mud path in front of you. Everyone else can give me a dex times 3 to not slip in it.
You guys okay down
Fuck.
there?
No! Ow!
I've caked my
I
pants.
maintain balance.
All right, one of you doesn't cake your pants.
I am a graceful bitch.
All right, Artie, as you make it the way to the other side, give me a dex times 4.
I make
Is that
it
enough?
again.
All right, you're smacked in the head by an overhanging branch that didn't seem like it was hanging that low. The rest of you get up and wipe the mud from yourselves, but this place seems odd. There's a giant hollow log in front of the path that's covered in mushrooms, which are frozen in place now. You guys can continue getting filthy and climb over or go around. What's your choice?
Get filthy. Fuck it.
Well, we already fell down in the mud, so.
I will try to climb.
All right, you guys don't have to make climb rolls. You'll just be dirtier and a little messed up. This place seems off. Does anyone have botany or biology?
More than what we typically have?
I mean, you can make a roll on it.
I have a 1 in it.
Where's botany?
Apparently.
I'll roll that one. I don't
All
get
right.
it.
Alright.
So, apart from like a few odd trees, it doesn't seem like the plant life doesn't seem strange, but it does seem like this place is closing in on you the further down the path you get. You can see the shed now. Everyone can give me an idea roll. Wait, no, one of you. You guys pick.
I'll do it.
You got a big brain?
Mm-hmm, big brain.
Do it.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
You don't hear a single bird. You don't hear any rustle of any animal life. This is strange. You'd expect with this amount of undergrowth that there would be something, but you hear nothing. You guys come up to a windowless garden shed, regardless of what the picture might look like, with a small wooden peeling green in color, and the door is slightly ajar. Something seems off about this place, almost sinister. Who would like to check inside?
There's a window, yeah?
No window.
Windowless.
Windowless. Just
Damn.
a door that is slightly ajar.
Use the crowbar.
Yeah.
For
dash
what? The
door
door's
in.
open.
The door's already open.
Like fully open?
Well, no,
It's ajar, but it's a door.
Yeah, poke
Yeah.
it.
Use the crowbar to tap the door open the rest of the way. We're all a bunch of pussies here, but let's just do the job.
Okay, one of you
Sure.
taps the door open.
I'll fucking
It's
do it.
open.
I go inside. Do I blow up?
Okay.
Why
No.
do you do this? Do not just do this. No.
It's almost completely dark, even though the little light from behind you casts a pale shadow, but this garden is so overgrown you can't see much. You look around, you see, wheelbarrow shovels, hedge clippers, but a lot of pointed instruments, picks, saws, a lot of pointed rakes. A lot of things have fallen to the floor. This place looks very dirty. Some are rusty, some are not. Give me a spot hidden.
Let's. God, why'd you have to open? Spot hidden?
Yep.
No.
I love
You
how none
don't
of us
see.
put points in it.
I
Okay,
did put points into it.
Since you are you guys all in there? Anna's in there. Artie, are you in there?
No, I just took a look from the outside through the door. And I
Okay,
didn't
Anna,
see
give me a Dex times 5.
Hang on. How do you do Dex times 5 again?
Just roll a percentage and tell me if it's under Dex times 5.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yes. Under.
Okay. You manage to weave your way through this cramped shed, and you feel something just poke at your cheek. You can feel the skin tear. Give me another spot hidden. The wind is picking up outside as something touches your face.
See it.
It seems like it might just be tools, though nothing really stands out in here, but you feel a complete sense of unease and want to leave this as soon as possible. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
In here? Unless there's anything standing out, there's no, wait, is there like a flashlight in here or something? Flashlight,
No.
Oil lantern.
You
Light
don't see
source of any
one,
kind?
and you don't have a light source to look for one.
This is inconvenient.
Get out of there.
I'll leave.
Use your lighter.
The wind picks up and howls as it slams the door shut and you leave. You guys have just explored the shed, but you still feel like you need to get the fuck out of this garden.
I do have a lighter. Everyone smokes back in the 1920s.
You can go back in if you'd like.
Am I bleeding?
Yeah, you got a cut on your cheek.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So you guys walk back up the path. You manage to go around the giant mud patch. You're still like slapped by branches that didn't seem to be there. As you were walking, you can see the house in front of you.
Hey guys!
Silent. The house is silent. Shuttered, brooding, cobwebbed by ivy and masked by trees as the wind picks. I'll move you guys back to the house. So, from the outside, it seems slightly skewed or tilted, like it is listing off to one side, but it doesn't look like the foundation is cracked. It's a two-floor place with a front door in front of you, obviously, and you know that there is a back door given the keys that you are open. The front door is a carved oak with a fine brass knocker. You can tell that this place was quite in a state when it was built, but it does look pretty run down. It's kind of in shambles, though, you know, from what the Dodge brothers have told you is very true. This place still has a lot of value. Now, has anyone ever fixed a house? Has any of your characters ever fixed a house?
I've watched people fix houses, but I tend to watch the people more than...
Well, if you guys know even the smallest
I played
bit
the
about
piano.
construction,
The answer is no.
you can tell that this place isn't past saving. So there's the front door and a couple of steps up to it. And what would you guys like to enter through the front or the back?
I was hanging out on the porch, if that's a possibility.
It certainly is.
Alright, so I'm all for team front door.
I would just like to take a quick scout around the...
And I make fun of how everyone shit their pants.
Nice.
Jerk.
Okay. So Artie makes his way around. He can tell that, like you saw earlier, the foundation seems solid, but this place still has an odd lilt to it, a strange angle. It doesn't seem regular.
Strangle.
The wind is picking up and really whipping through the trees as the branches clatter against themselves. You go around the whole building, and you can see that there is a couple of windows that are shuttered, and there is a back door. Artie, give me a track roll. You can't see anything that seems out of the ordinary, but you do see a hatch with a hole in it and a few odd vines poking through. You have the option of going in the back door.
Open the hatch. Open the hatch.
I just want to do the rest of the scouting and return to.
All right, you go back to the front door. Everyone is, I assume, smoking nervously.
Yeah, what'd you find back there, Artie? What's the dope?
Is there dope? I could really use some right now.
It's not dope at all. There's some fucking weird hatch in the back, along with the back door, and I guess the rest of the house seems normal enough from the outside. Besides this weird listing bullshit that's going on.
All right.
Yeah, that doesn't seem safe.
It's just crooked.
It's getting
fine.
late in the afternoon.
Let's go
as
in
the
and
wind
set up
picks
camp.
I actually don't want to sleep here at all.
Well, it's too late now. We can't drive all the way back in the dark.
I think I'd honestly rather do that.
It'll be fine. It's just a house.
Maybe we could go to like the next house over.
I'm actively turning the door handle.
All right. The door handle opens, but it does squeak a little bit. Kind of catches.
Ah, well,
It opens fine, but it seems like it's swollen.
yeah, it happens. This is with the weather.
So as you enter, it enters into a large hall. It appears to be in a state of bad and worsening disrepair. Excuse me. You can see large cracks on the walls that seem to be widening. There's water damage noticeable even here. Let me give you a layout as you, I assume, well, do you guys go into the hall and kind of get the layout of the first floor?
I'm gonna go get the shit from the car.
All right. She's going to grab all that. What are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna go into the house and get a layout of the first floor. Is anyone else gonna join?
I'll help with the luggage.
I'm surrounded by cowards.
I've got my handgun drawn and I'm ready to walk.
Got my 12 gauge. Let's go do a walk around.
Alright.
I hope you guys don't shoot each other.
I understand how to use a gun. It's pointed at the ground.
Or get axed by
Mostly.
an axe murderer who's been missing for 40 years.
Then he
Alright,
deserves
well.
a shotgun up the ass.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to stand next to the front door, peek in real quick, make sure there's nothing just literally about to jump at me from either side of the... This is just good detective work, alright?
Yeah, that's why I'm letting him go first.
Sorry, I forgot to upload this. Give me just 1 second.
No worries.
Forgiven.
So, Soldier Boy, what's your fucking name again? Major Rage. Major Rage! Fuck.
Major rage.
Major Rage, you ever kill anybody?
Wow, get real
Yeah.
dark real quick.
Yeah?
It's like
Yeah.
the Ottoman front.
What was it like?
Killing people?
Yeah, I've never, killed anyone.
Kind of like stepping on a cockroach.
Then it's over.
All right. So as you guys talk about murder or the first time you killed someone, I gave everyone access to the first floor map.
Hooray!
So there's a giant hall with a set of stairs up in front of you, a hall that goes off to your right.
Fancy they have a laundry room.
And as you walk in, you hear, BAM! Sorry, I just scared the shit out of my cats.
Yes.
When you look a little bit further, a large piece of plaster has fallen off the ceiling and lays in the hallway in front of you.
That just happened.
Shithole.
Yeah, it appears that this place is in a very poor state.
Oh my.
So where would you like to explore? Or where would you like to set up? You've got all your shit. You need to go somewhere.
Well,
You can assume that there are bedrooms upstairs.
That
did
sounds
we
like a
bring
mistake.
any lanterns of our own?
Yeah, you probably would have grabbed lanterns. It was with all the shit in the car.
Let's go to the. Are we all together at the front door? Or
Yeah, well, you're all inside the hall.
okay. Let's go put our shit on the dining room table.
Let's try to find a
Okay.
room with a fireplace, and that has moderately
What, are we all
stable.
sharing a bed or something?
I think we're all gonna camp
There's-
in the same room.
Yeah, I'd rather not be alone.
Okay, so you
Alright.
guys are going to the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
Seems right.
This place is in as worse a state as the rest of it. Cracks line the walls, big water stains all over the place, and there's water stains in the ceiling. There is a silver service laid out on the table for one. There's thin slivers of broken glass on the floor and what looks like a shaker. The walls are cracked and moist.
So this dude left how long ago?
Is that the salt shaker?
Hang on one second.
Like within the last year, 2 or 3, this dude was living here
Yeah.
in this shit ass house, falling down around him.
Right? Just like, it's fine.
He's got all this money that he's throwing at all these philanthropic adventure,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex tourisms.
So what you guys know is he disappeared about a month ago.
Who was living here?
Well, he spent a lot of time abroad, from what you can discern.
Yeah, I would too if my house was falling apart around me.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The house
He
next
shed.
door.
How many people
So-
did he hire? How did none of them decide to fix this place up even once?
That's a good question. I don't think
So-
he was hiring out-of-towners to work at the house.
Does anyone... Arthur, you asked about a shaker.
Yeah, you said there's a broken glass and a shaker. Is that the salt shaker or the pepper
Give
shaker?
me a spot hidden.
Okay. It's at fucking garbage levels, but happy to. Spookooden.
Ooh, you make it.
An odd 4. So,
All right,
if you also enable 3D dice, then you can see what you rolled a lot better too.
That would be nice for everyone. Yeah, so you notice that there are fine black peppercorn grounds around this. This appears to be the pepper shaker. There doesn't seem to be a salt shaker in the room.
That's concerning.
All right, I'm going to, while the tension is building, I'm going to fucking deflate that shit. I gotta take a quick break, so you guys have a 5.
I'm unloading all the stuff on the dining room table.
Listen, we don't
Alright.
have to set up in the dining room. We should check all the rooms
Yeah,
before
but it's got a
deciding.
nice big table so we can lay out all our rope and shit. And if
We could
need
do that
it,
on the ground.
yeah, we could just come grab it off the table. It's a lot less further to travel than if we, put a shotgun on the ground.
Okay, well, if someone wants to go with me, I would like to go check out all the other rooms on this floor.
Before we do, I'd like to do something a little silly and make a
Are you-
salt circle around the room.
Oh, now my salt's a good idea.
I actually ordered the dump truck of salt to come here, so
Well, I hope we don't run out. So make it a thin line. I don't think it matters how thick it is. Do you have a cult, Anna?
no. My
Okay.
grandmother just used to talk about fairies, and salt is a thing that they're
All right.
not so great at.
Well, I've got
All right.
I got that shit. I studied that bullcrap in journalism school.
So are you guys going to set up in the...
The dining
do you guys want to explore the second floor, or just, stay...
I think
You've only gone to the dining room
So
so far.
Anna and I are going to draw a salt circle around the dining room and put all our shit, like our sleeping bags, on the inside. And then I think Artie was going to start exploring the other rooms.
You guys are going to have to move the dining room table, which will require some disassembly, and all the chairs for all 4 of you to stay in.
We can throw the chairs in the hallway.
Yeah, but not the dining room table. This thing's
We-
big enough for 8.
Can we be underneath it?
I guess you could, but this
Yeah.
is really going to require some squeezing.
Yeah, that's fine.
There are 2 doors, one that you can see goes to the kitchen, and then one from the hallway. So you guys are lining the floor, I guess, like the bottom end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to take all of your salt.
Let's not do that. Can we do
Maybe
just
maybe
around
we
the
could
sleeping bags?
we could probably do just around the sleeping bags, or we could do
That's going to
just the
take
doorways.
most of your salt.
I think that's okay.
Or we could just find a different room, a smaller one.
A smaller room is still gonna require the same amount of salt.
Just
Okay, here's the
put the
deal.
salt in front of
If
the doorway.
if you line an entire room, it will take all of your salt.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay.
So let's
Well-
just do around our sleeping bags and pray that there's enough salt left for whatever we fucking need it for.
I hope we don't need it, and I hope this is
Someone-
entirely useless.
Someone give me an idea roll. Literally anyone can, but just one of you.
I have it at 50.
No, not you.
Wow.
Cutting it close!
So that's dead on, which isn't a critical success, but whatever. None of you guys have thought to try the lights?
Yeah, no, none of us have.
So you
Try that?
can try turning the lights. They're push buttons. They're
Hey,
not switches.
I'm just gonna yell, Artie, have you checked the lights?
Not yet. Give him a
Check.
flip.
Okay. So the lights work. They flicker and hum on. You hear a pop as one of the bulbs burn out, but there is a chandelier that's hanging from the sagging ceiling in the middle of this room.
Oh, good.
So it is officially the evening. You can check upstairs, or you can bunk down for the night.
Let's check
We
upstairs.
should scout the house.
We
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
clear it.
Yeah,
Gotta
and then
find-
we can
All right.
gotta find
check for
Red
clues
Jake.
tomorrow.
Let me give you second floor. All right, you've got the second floor. You head up the stairs. They creak as you go up, and there is a balcony that surrounds the
map
first
upstairs.
floor.
Got it.
There is a long hallway with 4 doors, one at the end, and then the balcony that swings around with 2 doors. One leads to a guest bedroom, one to a trophy room, one to the master bedroom, one to the den, one to the bath.
Did we find
You guys
a
have...
back door on the first floor?
So Artie tells you that it would lead into the kitchen, or the back hallway towards the kitchen.
So by between the laundry room and the empty room?
Yes.
Okay, I think I see it on the map then.
Yeah, you guys haven't explored really anything on the first floor. Where would you like to check on the second?
To the trophy room!
All right, the trophy room. This door swings open quite freely, which seems kind of odd given the rest of the water damage. It smells terrible.
Is it full of
So,
Testo?
I'm sorry. It's supposed to be locked, but I'm assuming one of you guys can lockpick your way in there. Inside, you see pots, vases, statuettes, carvings, musical instruments, idols, and more. It seems to be all of the things that Mr. Cornthwaite has gathered across his time exploring. There's a lot of masks. Some seem to be leering and snickering. For no reason, apparently, one falls off the wall, smashes onto the ground into unrecognizable fragments. You seem to have a sense of unease as you look towards some of the masks that might be of South American origin. Give me an archaeology roll. Is anyone else in this room?
I'm going with her because no one should be alone in this house. I also
Anyone
have
that's in
one.
there can do
No.
archaeology. So the general sense is these are of the Americas. You don't really know much more than that.
Okay, that's fine.
It also looks like this room hasn't been used or touched in some time, hence the lock. Anywhere else you'd like to explore?
I picked last time. Somebody else picked.
Sure, let's just go back out and check out the bathroom.
Why not? That should be easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pee later.
All right, you guys check the bathroom. So it is a large, luxurious bathroom, but there is a couple of bubbles in the floor where the tiling sticks up. You try the taps, but unfortunately no water.
Okay, question.
We'll try melt snow.
Well, does it look like this house has been used recently? Like at all?
Yes, though it is just from what you can tell, Cornthwaite lived here, but he didn't maintain the place.
Okay.
Wait, recently as in 2 days ago, or recently as in
Recently, as in like the past year.
Okay,
You know, a month ago, sure. You can't tell specifically.
got it.
But
So
there's
someone in the bathroom give me a spot hidden.
I have it at 45. Anyone have it better?
Nope.
Success.
Ah, there's a success. Also give me an idea roll.
Only me?
Whoever made it.
Success.
You saw a smudge on the mirror. You go up to it and breathe on it, and you see some writing in the fingerprint. It says NAC.
Naked.
Macy.
And
Does anyone have
AC.
chemistry?
No.
Or make a no?
Oh, a no? I can do a no. Oh, salt.
That is not a thing that you recognize.
God damn it. Sure I do.
Yeah, so you breathe on the other half. I'm just going to tell you that you do it. You breathe on the other half. It says NaCl.
Yes, salt.
So there you go. And that's the bathroom.
We can just roll no, you said?
We already got it.
It's salt.
Alright.
Someone wrote NaCl, sodium chloride, on the bathroom mirror.
Alright then.
Unless
but-
someone's a super nerd, I don't think anyone's just gonna make that their dying message on the mirror.
Okay, to be fair, it isn't a dying message, it's just something someone wrote.
So should we throw
True.
salt at the mirror? I'm still in the dark.
Just throw a pinch.
Okay. We sprinkle a pinch of salt on the mirror.
Okay, you sprinkle a pinch of salt on the mirror. Fucking nothing happens. It's a vertical mirror.
I mean, of
Hey,
course.
hey, we're just working with
does
what
it
we
drip
got.
into the drain of the sink?
I mean, yeah, it falls down the drain of the sink.
All right, bye salt.
Okay.
All right, you leave the bathroom. The door is stuck. It seems like it was like swelled.
Oh, god damn it. Oh.
You guys don't have to make a strength or anything, but it does seem kind of odd.
Yeah, it's super odd.
I did it so
So
quickly.
wait, it's stuck open or it's stuck closed?
It was stuck closed, but it's just harder to open than the freely swinging door that you enter.
Weird.
It's
Well, I mean, there
upset
is
'cause
where
it
it goes
didn't
to
get
the
enough
bedroom.
Salt.
Oh, it's salty.
Yes, that is it. Where are you guys going next? Don't forget you guys are here to look for a missing man. You guys have gone to
Yes.
like 2 rooms and been like, fuck this, we're done.
Is he in the bathtub?
He wasn't in the bathtub, but
Next
you know.
room.
Alright, let's check out the den next.
All right. You guys go into the den. There's a large red rug on the floor. There's a shotgun over the mantelpiece.
Does
But
it
it
work?
seems to be just like a sitting room. Well, you don't know.
Oh, can we
Do you want to
shout
pick it up
for
and
him?
fire
I'm
it?
gonna shout for him the whole time we're searching.
That's gonna suck. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm checking out the gun.
Sure. It appears to be a break action double barrel shotgun.
Oh, great.
It's very nice, but it doesn't look like it's ever been used given the amount of dust on it.
Are there shells?
Not that you can see and hear, but you haven't checked everywhere. Give me a spot hidden. Start rifling through the drawers or, regular places. And it
Success.
makes it. You do find a box of Remington shotgun shells.
Hooray!
They are
Excellent.
the appropriate gauge.
I
and-
really love a double barrel, so I'm just gonna ask Anna if you can give me that, and I'll load her up.
Well, there you go. You've got this, what you assume to be a working shotgun.
Hooray!
Can anyone else give me a spot hidden in here? You guys are checking around there's giant cracks in the walls, and you see a little bit of plaster crinkle and crumble. Rachel Hemingway. She looks down in the grate, where the hot air from the furnace would rise up naturally, and she sees a piece of paper.
Oh fuck! Can I lift the grate off?
You can just reach your fingers in there and get it.
Oh.
Oh God.
I reached the fingers of my left hand down there.
Let me make sure that I have the appropriate.
That's good to hear.
Right? Hold on.
Man,
I need to
those
look
fingers are
something
gone.
up.
Well, I didn't name them as handout 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't lie, there's a monster in there. The handout was your hand. It's you from the future.
You handed out your hand, and now your fingers have been taken by the finger troll.
Is it the salt order?
No, that you have the salt order.
Well, it looks like I don't have this as a handout, so I'm just going to tell you.
Cool.
It is a handwritten note that was crumpled in a grate near the fireplace. It says, "To whom it may concern. I am writing this statement in the event of my joining my staff and my expedition members in death.
Oh.
I, Arthur Cornthwaite, being of sound body and mind, no time for formality or legalisms, is the thing I must tell you of. What is sanity when faced with this? I thought I had fled from it in that foul green place, that accursed temple, yet somehow has followed me here. I know the signs, there can be no mistake. It is with me. It is a thing so clever, so terrible that," and in big letters says, "Melodrama, what's the point? Notes to myself in an empty house. Whoever reads this knows or will know of it. But what you must also know is that it has a weakness so simple, and then it ends."
So saltingly simple.
We're gonna get assaulted.
Oh no.
And I'm going to say that's as far as you guys can explore before you have to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm getting really tired.
We will take turns of watch.
Yeah, let's
There's
just
no.
Oh,
reason
thank God.
We're all gonna sleep at once.
Soldier Boy's first. Major rage.
All right. So as the night progresses, the whole house creaks and settles. You hear little more bits of plaster fall off. Hey, Devin, give me a listen roll. If you're there.
Soldier Boy's taking first watch, but he's already asleep.
Okay, let's go to second watch then. Someone give me a listen roll.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Jesus.
You hear a thump outside,
Oh,
but
God.
don't know where it's coming from.
Like,
Are the lights on in this room or not?
not when we're trying to
Uh-huh.
sleep.
All right. So would you like to go explore or not?
No.
Okay.
Not unless I'm gonna wake everyone else up.
Are you?
What kind of a thump are we talking about here?
I mean, a loud thump, but not loud enough to wake anyone else.
Like a bowling ball being dropped on the floor outside, or
No.
someone knocking on the door to the dining?
It sounded more significant than the entire house settling.
That's a noise. You should go check it out.
Make
Yeah,
a sand
I'm
roll.
good. I'm good. I'm just gonna chill.
Make a sand roll.
How?
You should have a
There's a button next to sanity
button
points.
next to sand.
I don't have a button next to sand.
Sanity points.
Yeah, it's the black banner that says sanity point.
Well, fuck me sideways.
Okay, you lose 1 sanity. You're pretty sure that it's evil, whatever it is, and you don't want to go check.
I definitely don't.
I don't know why that did that.
Alright, I'll wake everyone up.
Why? What did what?
I just rolled all my stats.
What? I can't see it if it counts.
Okay, cool. Then no worries. I think in the
So-
sheet there's a button that you can check characteristics and rolls, and it'll
Oh,
just,
shit.
give you your numbers for stats to auto-generate them.
If it counts, you're not going to use your stats really for much else.
No,
but if you
I
do, you
know.
can just use your new.
Yeah. No, I don't. It doesn't automatically replace them.
Wild.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are about ready to hand off the next couple of hours, but you don't go to sleep easily. Something does seem odd here, and you keep thinking about where that could have come from. Was it in the parlor? Maybe that empty room? Could have just been in the hall. You know, maybe it was upstairs. There is that balcony upstairs. You're not exactly sure, but you, after some fits and starts, managed to get a little bit of sleep. Anna, you're up next.
Yeah.
Alright. Listen.
You give me a listen check.
Listen. How does the alphabet work again? There it is.
LMNOP.
No.
You actually don't hear anything. In fact, all of the creaking in the house has stopped.
Wonderful.
Give me a sand roll.
No need. I shoot myself in the face with the shotgun.
Aw.
You wake up your party to a fun sight.
Oh
Don't do that.
Alright.
no! Did you really?
Hang on. No, not yet.
I mean, it's an option.
I'm definitely tempted. Alright. Sanity. There. Success.
Oh, you.
All right. You seem fine. It just seems like maybe the temperature has dropped off and stabilized where the house isn't going to settle anymore. This is an old piece of shit. So you can trade off with Arthur. You're going to be up for the next one.
Rachel has had a lot of sleep. She's ready to go.
So you're going to be the last shift.
Yes.
You hang around for a few hours, not much to really report, and then you hear a knock.
Oh, someone must be at the door.
That's what you can deduce.
Maybe there's the salt delivery guy.
Please don't go check by yourself.
Let's see. I'm gonna make an idea roll.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna wake Artie up.
Okay. Artie is now awake.
Artie,
He looks like he hasn't been well rested.
Artie, someone's knocking at the door. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out. Actually, you know, just get awake. I'm gonna go check it out.
Like the door to the dining room?
I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out.
Don't leave the room alone.
Yeah, we'll get up.
Alright, well, I'm coming to the door.
Okay.
You guys kick the salt out of a perfect circle around your beds as you go.
No
Not
way!
noticing it
No
because
way!
the lights are off. Because the lights are off.
Okay, fair enough.
You can feel it kind of crumble beneath your feet.
Ah, damn it.
So you walk to the front door.
Fuck. Yep. We did that. Can I grab the salt?
Yeah, I guess for the little bit that you have left.
Yes, exactly.
So you guys are going. Both of you are going to the front door.
I got the shotgun and the salt.
I got my handgun and a crowbar.
Okay.
So as you walk to the front door, you hear a pound again. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, fuck.
And it's loud enough to rattle the frame, and some plaster falls loose from above the door.
I'm gonna fire
Yeah.
the shotgun at the door.
Okay, give me a shotgun roll.
This is weirding Rachel the fuck out, and she's trigger happy.
You guys can start to see a little bit of light come. What the fuck was that?
I don't understand.
What?
Oh, you can't type in 4d6 divided by 2d6 divided by 1d6. Just put 4d6.
Just roll 46.
I'm not sure what you guys are seeing.
Yeah, so I'm seeing all of your dice. You just rolled fucking 7d6.
I'm seeing Atake
Your-
and Danno.
Your Danyo is 0.52.
Okay, that's what you're talking about. Sorry, my Danyo. Okay, so I make it. Do you want me to roll damage?
No, you blow a hole in the door, but it's thick oak. It's not necessarily a hole. A big chunk of one of the slats in the interior falls out, and you hear, "What the hell?" from outside the front.
Oh, hey, sorry. Be there in a jiffy. There's a misfire. Sorry, nothing to worry about. Sorry, I'm a lady. I don't know anything about guns.
Jesus Christ. Okay, do you open the front door?
Yeah.
Outside, you see Joe Varelli, the reporter from the Gamwell Gazette,
Oh,
and he's
holy
like
crap.
cowering in fear. He looks fucking shaken. It is the sun's coming up behind him, and he goes, "What the hell did you think? What are you doing?"
Joe, why the fuck are you here?
I was set up here to see how things were going. Why were you shooting a gun at me?
It's okay, Joe. I got a big favor to ask you, and then I'll give you all the answers you want. Even give you a tour of the joint and show you where we found the body.
You found the body? That's amazing.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a little bit harder than that. But I need you to go run an errand real quick.
What do you mean?
Listen, we're gonna need some more salt.
Wait. I
Huh?
have a good idea.
You're asleep. Shut up.
Yeah, you're asleep.
Oh wait.
No, you
I
heard
was
shotgun
gonna
blast.
wake you up,
Shotgun blast.
So you're in the other room while they're having this conversation. You can come out, but it'll be a couple of seconds.
Yeah, Joe. We need you to go get some salt. I'll give
I don't.
I'll give you $5. Just run and get me tons of salt, like a bag.
I don't understand.
It's all right. Don't worry, Joe. I'll
A
explain.
bag of
everything.
salt?
Yeah, bag of salt. Big old sack
Well,
of salt. 20
You got to
pounds.
show me that body.
Yeah, I will. Bring 20
No,
pounds.
I
of
mean
salt.
right now.
Yeah. No, Joe. I'm not gonna show it to you.
Give me a fast talk.
Me and my big mouth.
Yeah, why'd you say that? That was dumb as fuck.
Yeah, it really was.
Well, nope.
You can't convince him to leave. He's got a hot story on his hands, and even though he's
Try
a
to pass it
coward.
on.
All right.
I mean, no, his mind's made up. He knows something's going on out here.
All right,
and you guys
then
are firing fucking gun.
Oh, hang on.
Take him to the trophy
Hey.
room.
No, don't. Just send them to the shed out back. Hey, if you go in there, be careful of all the sharp things. Also, there may or may not be something in there. We don't know.
Is anybody?
What do you mean by something?
Is anybody gonna go with Joe?
We don't know.
Oh, yeah,
and honestly, we don't want to know.
Sure, we do.
Also, we need rock salt shotgun shells.
Well, we don't have a gunsmith.
Yeah, we're not gonna get those.
Oh, I thought that was more common in the 1920s.
Nope. They're like.
I mean, not in this town.
Yeah. No.
They'd get it from a bigger city.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Uncommon. We just need salt. We're just gonna throw fucking salt at whatever it is.
Well,
We could
Joe
just drive
is
there
up
ourselves.
with You guys now. Everyone's up. The sun is coming up.
Can
The
we
wind is
send-
still whipping.
Can we send Devin, the sleep character, to go get salt?
Nope.
Damn it.
He just stays asleep. He's learned to sleep through gunfires from being in the war.
We're doomed. That explains so much about Devin, though.
I mean, he's actually asleep right now as we yell in his ears.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a mild psychosis where maybe he's narcoleptic.
Totally. All right, Joe.
So Joe is here, and he wants to see the body. Where'd you find it?
It's up in the trophy room.
Will you show me where the trophy room is?
Yeah. I'll walk you up to it.
So you guys walk up the creaking steps. Someone give me an idea roll.
Someone. I'll do
Literally
it.
anyone. Just one.
Nope, Devin got it.
He's awake.
Yeah. He's
So-
muted himself.
Oh, that's why we thought he was asleep. So,
What now?
Devin's muted.
what you guys know, or notice, or what Devin notices, is that only the upstairs floor squeaks. The downstairs floor doesn't. Seems kinda odd.
Wait, what? One more time?
The upstairs floor squeaks as you walk across the boards. The downstairs floor doesn't. Only now, after a fresh night of sleep, does it stand out as being something noteworthy.
I hate spooky houses.
Hey guys, this is noteworthy. Check this out.
Noteworthy.
The floor is spongy.
Well, I mean, it's not that weird, is it? Anyhow, come on, Joe. This is the trophy room. This is where we found the body.
Okay,
Really
wait.
good.
So you guys go into the trophy room. He looks amazed at all the shit on the walls, but looks at the floor and go, "What body? What do you mean? Is it missing?"
Oh, fuck. There used to be a body. I don't know. I don't know, Joe. I don't even know.
Give me a fast talk or a persuade. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Fuck me. Somebody
I
help
want
me out here.
No,
don't
you're
know.
the one doing it. You make the fast talk or a persuade.
No, I know, but I'm not. I shouldn't be the one allowed to tell him the lie.
You keep talking.
Okay, fair enough. Nope, don't make it.
Okay.
It's like he
He
can't
seems
stop.
like really nervous and distrusting of you, like maybe you murdered a person, which is concerning.
So,
As you-
about that salt.
I don't know what you're talking about, but what happened to the body? Give me your bad lie.
Oh, my bad lie?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Joe, you see, we were drinking last night.
It's prohibition. How'd you get booze?
I know a guy who knows a
How
guy.
can you not get booze?
Listen.
So he's furiously scribbling about these weirdos who shot
Also,
at him.
I wanted
Said
to be
they
said
might
that
have murdered
was our
someone.
character. I'm not
No, I
actually in
didn't
this
want him
room
writing
defending
these
this
notes
woman.
about this.
I mean, he's gonna write, and everyone in town's gonna know about you guys.
No, grab the notebook.
Oh my god, it was a violent confrontation. Give me a
know
dex
he
times
just-
3.
Sorry.
You know he
Give me
can
a
just
dex
remember
times 3.
things. Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
he has.
I
He
make
can
it.
remember things.
Okay, you snatch the notebook. He is flustered. What the hell's going on here? What are you up to? He looks-
Okay. You know what?
He
Oh,
looks
no.
terrified.
Oh, no.
Please give me the notebook.
He's backing up. He's
I'm
backing
gonna
up.
put myself
Listen,
You
on
can
that.
see him
Joe,
grabbing
This
a
is
vase.
basically an open investigation for us. You're not going to take notes. You're not going to write anything about this. You're going to help us with this, or you're going to get the fuck out of the situation.
What?
We'll talk
He breaks
outside.
for the door.
Okay, I guess you could run.
I grab him. I try to grab him.
Okay.
This is going great. I love
Be
this.
an opposed dex roll.
What is it?
It's gonna be an opposed dex roll. I gotta find his stats real quick. Hang on.
On the resistance table?
I mean, I
Good
can't
old
kinda just
resistance table.
jump and try to grab his ankles or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if you can succeed at that.
Okay. So, what is your dex?
My dex is 14.
And his dex is 10. So, what you're trying to hit is 70 or less. Give me a percent.
I do.
You tackle him to the floor.
Yahtzee.
He is crying.
Good,
He
you
might
little
have
bitch.
peed himself. He's super intimidated.
Not like we're here to kill him or anything. We just
He
want
hears
him
you
to
say
fuck
kill
up.
him, and he's just like, I don't want to die.
I slapped.
Oh my god, you killed Mr. Cornthwaite, then you're gonna kill me. I don't want to die.
Slap him. God, just let me
You
slap
just
him
keep
so I can
slapping him. That's fine. He's still fucked up. Like, dude.
Oh, this. Huh.
So,
Damn it, Arthur. Damn
I
it,
really
Rachel.
wasn't expecting this.
this is going great.
So what are we gonna do with Joe?
That's a great question. What are you
We're
gonna
gonna-
do with Joe?
We have to keep him for now until he sees
Keep him where?
with us.
We'll just-
with us.
We'll just kidnap him temporarily.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to tie him up and shit.
No, we can just, like, bring him with us as we search the house.
Oh god,
And then we
he's
can
gonna try
slowly...
to run away so many times. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
like, handcuff him or something.
But considering how the house is reacting, we're just gonna...
Artie, can you handcuff him?
Sure. It looks like Frisk has left the chat.
I feel like as a private investigator, you would have a better chance than the rest of us to have handcuffs on you. I'm real sorry, guys.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why did you lie to him?
Because
I
Arthur
get it.
has this relationship with the English language where he can't stop saying words that sound like English, and he just keeps on talking and talking and talking, no matter what comes out of his mouth.
Rachel's real sorry. She was scared and thought he was a plant monster.
Rachel is sorry.
Yeah, Rachel's really sorry.
How's Arthur feeling?
I'm feeling, like, I didn't mean for it to happen, and I'm glad we stopped it where we did, but, yeah, I just kept feeling those rolls, and I felt like, yeah, you know, I could have
You should have just stopped and let it die. Let the lie die.
I didn't know how to let it die.
Just stop talking.
Well, this is what it's like to play with me.
It's a bunch of fun. You just shit all over our plans. And it's great.
Did not mean to.
Is that the sound of the handcuffs?
Why not?
Kinky.
Ooh, kinky. Frisk. I see your name, but I'm gonna take his silence in the negative.
Damn it, how are we gonna get more salt?
I mean, I would say that one of us should drive back and get it, but then what if something terrible happens while one person's gone, or vice versa?
I mean, now that we have fucking Joe, we can't all go back and leave. I mean, we could all go back and handcuff Joe to, like, the table or something. That's a terrible option.
Doom. His fate will be sealed if we do that.
I know. But if we bring him with us, then people are gonna definitely know we're kidnapping him.
Well, we could just knock him out and throw him in the boot.
Fuck.
It'll be fun. Frisk.
Oh, he's starting his apparatuses.
I'm gonna have to ask him how much longer this game is gonna be, because I still have work tomorrow.
Okay. Well, it's 7:44. But yeah, that's a great question because I feel like we're a couple buckets of salt away from the end here.
Buckets indeed.
All right.
I mean-
So yeah, we got Joe here. Are we gonna try to get in the back hatch? Is that where we think we should check next?
I mean, I want to just run through all the rooms and then the hatch.
Okay.
See if there's a basement, anything like that before going to the hatch.
I feel like the hatch is to the basement, but we haven't found. Yeah, so let's keep Joe tied up. I'll just sit with him. If that makes you feel any better.
I mean, yeah, you're the one that shot at him. You could try.
I forgot to put points in lying.
But that was just law.
No, fast talk. I only have a 45.
I have a 55.
Yep. I have a 55 in persuade.
Ooh, we're swapping because I have a 45 in persuade. You want.
What's happening? Hello? Normally he says check, check, checkity, check by now.
Yeah.
Boo! It must be something local?
Uses phone.
Your phone? Phone?
I use the phone.
Yeah, he's not in Roll20 anymore.
Oh. Well.
Check, check.
Hi!
Amazing.
He's back.
Shit, I had to restart my computer.
Oh. Congrats.
Sorry, that I don't know what the fuck happened. It went down hard.
It's okay. We figured out what we're going to do with Joe.
Concerning. What are you going to do with Joe?
Handcuff him and gag him.
Okay,
We don't have to gag
where?
We have to gag him. I don't want to listen to him crying.
He's literally weeping as you do it.
Yeah, no.
Who's got handcuffs? I assume Artie?
Yeah. We'll hang out in the bathroom? Or the den? I don't know. Where's a good
Yeah,
place to
not
hang
the
out?
bathroom. We,
The
kind of
laundry
might
room?
need to use the bathroom.
The laundry room? It's small.
No, we need to keep the room with us, especially if he's gagged.
Alright, we're just gonna drag him with us. Gagged and handcuffed.
Yeah.
And that's my job.
This is your burden.
This is my burden.
Okay, Artie is not going to have that. He's just going to sit down. You're going to have to literally drag.
Artie's not gonna have hands.
Why don't I have that? I'm a private investigator.
Wait, no, I mean, he's handcuffed, but he's not going to, like, walk behind you.
Okay, fine. I'll sit with him. It's fine. I'm done.
Where are you going to sit?
I feel like you should go someplace else.
I'm gonna say, hey Joe, I'm gonna drag you down to the to the library, where we can just chill and read books. Does that sound nice? Let's go, Joe.
He's weeping as you walk him downstairs.
Shut up, you little bitch.
I don't say that, but Artie
I mean, he
does.
does.
Yeah. I'm gonna make breakfast while Joe watches.
So you've never even been in the library.
Yeah, nope.
You open the door to the library. I mean, that one seems to be stuck a little bit. You kind of have to throw a shoulder into it.
Yeah, I shoved Joe against it real hard.
Jesus Christ. He cries harder. You guys didn't, like, tape his mouth or anything.
No.
He's just like, why are you doing this?
He's got a handkerchief in his mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why?
To gag him.
Why?
Because I don't want to hear him crying.
So he's
Why
dead.
do you think that's happening?
Snot and tears drip down his face. You go into the library. There's tons of shelves. Most of them look like used, like recently used books. Well, recently, they don't have dust all over. So give me a spot hidden.
Fair enough. No.
I can't see any of your rolls now. Anyway, no is good enough for me.
I don't know what happened.
You don't see anything strange.
I don't see a roll either.
Huh.
But there is mold and moisture noticeable in the books. Oh, anyone that was upstairs, give me an idea roll. Or actually a no roll.
I know something.
Artie, you noticed that the trophy room ceiling was dripping, but it didn't rain last night.
Bro. So we're all upstairs. We're in the trophy room.
You guys were. The young lady dragged a weeping Joe downstairs to the library, where he's got a fucking handkerchief shoved in his mouth, and he is handcuffed behind his back or in front of him.
I keep on trying to save him, but
Behind, for sure.
Roberto just keeps on trying to fucking destroy him. So,
My name's Rachel.
Rachel, Roberta, same difference. You're still an asshole.
Agreed.
So Rachel leaves him in the library to go fix breakfast.
I am going to go to the library and do some searching.
Okay, give me a spot hidden. Wait, what are you looking for?
Just anything that could be useful.
Okay, give me a library use. Or if you don't feel
let's
good in
just
that, give me an
all walk.
idea.
We can all walk together with.
I'm making breakfast.
Could I make all three of those rolls and hope one of
I'll
them
go with
succeeds?
you in the kitchen.
Just give me an idea roll.
Yes.
Okay, scanning the shelves, you notice that there's nothing about the South American continent.
Ooh.
Wait.
Alright, now give me a spot.
Secret library.
Or they're currently being used somewhere else in the house.
So you notice that there are books upon books that are rotting and rotting, but a couple of gaps. Nothing seems... You can't deduce anything other than there's a couple of gaps on these shelves.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Hey, Devin, where are you and what are you doing? Well, everyone else tortures Joe. He's muted.
Well, I mean,
Devin, unmute. Alright, Artie, what are you doing?
I went to the kitchen with Rachel.
Okay, so let's just say, as breakfast is made, there's gas here, so a gas range.
Oh, good.
Or actually, no, it'd be a wood stove. So you have to go out back to a woodshed, grab some, toss it in, wait a little while for it to warm up. You can fix your supplies. There is a fully stocked kitchen. If you'd like to, you can check the pantry.
Yeah, I'd check out the pantry in the natural course of things.
Sure.
While I'm waiting for the wood to get warm.
It smells awful. It smells like something's rotting. It smells like rotting meat.
That is not a surprise.
As you go around the pantry, as you get closer to the icebox, it smells like something awful in there. Now, this whole house smells like moldy and awful, but that smells like rotting meat.
Okay, well, we need to see if the owner of the house is, I don't know, chopped up and put in the icebox. So I'm gonna, pop open the icebox to see if...
Oh, the stink that hits you in the face is disgusting. Give me a stat roll.
I probably do some retching, but not some vomiting, because I haven't even had...
Just give me a stat roll.
I'm doing it. 48. It's a success.
Okay, you lose nothing. It is just awful. You almost retch, but you don't throw up.
Yeah.
It is just meat. It's just old rotting meat. It looks like it's been in there for about a month. So in the kitchen, there's a door to the laundry, a door to the dining room, a door to the hall, and a door to the pantry. You look out as the early morning sun comes up. You know, a nice glow through the trees as you look out through the back stand towards a farmer's field that you can assume is on the other side. What are you making for breakfast?
Sausages and baked
Sweet
beans.
sausage. Do you use the rest of your salt?
No, I don't use any fucking salt.
Okay. Sausages and beans for a full English breakfast.
Yes. Unsalted.
Unsalted. So you make breakfast and call everyone to the dining room, I assume? So
yeah,
you can
yeah,
feed
why not?
everyone?
Yeah, if they want to flavor it, they can use the salt that I spilled on the fucking floor. Looks like we kicked the shit out of that, guys. Let's... Fuck. I'm just...
Okay. See you guys. Is everybody going back to the dining room then? Eat some breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys sit down, you know, it took a little
you're
while
bringing
to
Joe?
cook breakfast.
Yeah. It's a bad idea to leave him alone.
It is.
Besides, we don't want any more to...
Joe, have you eaten breakfast? Nod your head for yes, shake your head for no.
He shakes his head no.
Do you want some breakfast?
He nods his head yes. He's still crying and sniffling.
Who's gonna feed Joe? Am I unfeeding?
I'll do
You
it.
could
Don't go
undo
near
his
him, you
arms.
fucking psychopath.
Okay, I give you Joe's bowl.
Okay. I'm really sorry about this, Joe. Why are you here so early in the morning?
Did you take the handkerchief
Yes.
out of his mouth?
How else was he gonna eat?
He's here for a story, like you said at the front door when you shot a shotgun at him.
Okay.
Did you guys kill Mr. Cornthwaite?
No.
Oh, I think you did. I don't want to die.
Eat your fucking sausages.
Trust me, if we wanted to kill you, you'd already be dead.
He lets out such a cry that he loses his breath and goes.
That was
You
the
guys
best
are
report.
not helping
I don't-
Joe.
I don't understand. Why are you upset?
Because you're gonna kill me.
I literally just said we'd already kill you by now. If we really
That doesn't
were.
make it better.
I don't understand.
I don't either. Why'd you kill Cornthwaite?
We didn't. We were paid to find him, and we don't get paid if he's dead. Well, do we get paid if he's
Yeah,
dead?
we have to find his
Technically,
body.
you do.
Oh, yeah.
Or
we need to show
quote
proof
unquote
first.
proof. So, we have a letter that says he died, right? He's like, my last...
Artie
blah, blah,
weeps
blah.
as he eats his beans, sucks a single bean into the back of his throat, and begins choking.
Oh no, Joe!
I just pat him on the back until he coughs that shit up.
No, you need to first aid him. He
What
is
the
choking.
fuck? Okay, does anyone have first aid?
I do!
Why did you guys create this fucking Joe situation?
I hate this.
I have it at 30.
I also have a 30.
Okay, I'll let you roll under double because it's pretty easy. Give him a hard whack.
If Devin, can you first aid him?
I knew I should have chose something in first aid.
Alright, nope.
No.
Oh, I succeeded, and I healed him for... Oh, wait, no, I failed the roll.
You didn't
I
succeed.
failed the roll.
You beat him about the back.
Oh, fuck.
He spits 3 beans out of his nose.
Oh, Joe.
Why did you guys do this?
No,
Anyway,
we
Joe
didn't do
seems
this.
okay.
Joe
You guys are all accomplices. He goes, I won't even remember your faces. Just let me go.
Honestly, at this point, that's pretty likely. We scared you damn near shitless. You're gonna have amnesia by the end of this.
I won't remember anything. I swear. I won't talk about your prohibition connections or nothing.
Joe,
All your bootlegging and
you're here to be witness to the events as they unfold. Just embrace your situation.
Oh my god, what are you gonna do?
It's-
He goes back to being hysterical.
yeah,
and
have you had
crying.
enough to eat? We're gonna put the gag back in.
Oh my god. Okay, is everyone okay with this as a character? Give me a SAN roll if you're not okay with it. Because this is
Totally okay.
fucked up.
I'm not okay with it either.
Then you should roll.
I'm rolling.
I pass.
I did not pass.
Oh,
You
really?
lose one SAN. This is fucked up. You guys are torturing this man, like, psychologically. You're his friend 1 minute, ostensibly, and then you're just, like, talking about how he needs to go, and he shouldn't remember anything. And
Right?
it'd be a problem if he did.
Yeah.
You guys keep mentioning
Brought
bootlegging
it
and
up.
weird
We were
shit.
talking.
We only mentioned it once. And
That's
that's a
enough.
passing joke.
It's only been about an hour.
Wow. This man is going absolutely insane.
Yeah, no, he's doomed. Sorry,
What's his
Joe.
sound like right now?
Finish your breakfast, Joe. We want this to end as
Joe's
much as
SAN
you
is
do.
not good.
Okay, how about everyone else stop talking to Joe?
Fair enough.
I'll
Okay.
try to fix him.
Are you guys going to go explore the rest of the house now?
Yeah, let's do it. To the
Are you
cloak
taking
room.
Joe with?
I'm going to the cloakroom. I think Anna's taking over Joe burden duties now.
Yeah.
So I grab
Yeah.
the double barrel shotgun, I reload the shell that I, shot at Joe, and then I head off to the cloakroom.
You see him whimper away from you as you grab the shotgun.
To be expected. And the salt.
Okay. Is anyone... You're taking the salt with you.
Yeah,
No one else gets the salt.
Yeah, no one else gets the salt.
Okay. That's that's fine. You open the door to the cloakroom, and there's a huge dark figure in there. Oh, no, it's just an overcoat.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it's a cloakroom. There's people where people hang jackets. You notice that there's no winter jackets missing, which seems kind of odd if Cornthwaite were to have disappeared.
Is it cold in the house?
Yeah. You guys have only lit the kitchen stove.
Okay, I'm gonna put on one of these extra cloaks.
Sure,
Just to be
you
toasty.
do. It's a nice woolen peacoat.
Yeah, I'll trade out, actually.
You can just put it over. It's an overcoat.
Sure, I put an overcoat over, and if there's anything to trade out, I trade out.
Yes, you gain 16 points of defense.
What? No.
What do you want? Okay.
I'm a poor journalist. I'm a poor...
You look much
I'm a
classier.
poor journalist. I want to be classier. That's what I'm going for.
Okay, where are you guys going
The
after
study.
the cloak? Who else? Okay, no.
Each
You
room.
hang on, Arthur.
So
Okay.
Artie, where are you going?
we all have been checking the rooms, or we want to go and check all the rooms. So, have we already checked the library? Yes. We checked the dining room and
Yes.
the kitchen. So now we just look at the cloakroom. Let's go look in the study because it's right next to it.
Okay, so you'll be opening the door to the study.
Sure.
Okay. You see a roll-top desk, a nice oak chair, and a book. Book that's lying open. Seems to be in poor condition, binding cracked, a couple of odd stains. You want to look at the cover?
Yeah.
It says The Missing People.
Oh,
The Tribe
hooray!
that the
His
Jungle Swallowed.
overdue library book.
That is the book.
Susan's
can,
gonna be so happy.
Oh
You can
god.
skim this if you'd like in about an hour with an English roll.
Yeah, maybe we'll come back to that.
Can you pick it up?
You're going to take it with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you take the book. The contents of which you know not of.
Nothing else in here looks to stand out.
No, it's just a small study. He seems like he spent a lot of time in here, extended periods. Probably, it looks like reading this book or other books from his library. Where to next? Wait, hang
Which-
on. Okay.
Okay.
Anna, are you taking Joe with you, and where are you?
I'm just keeping him in here and just trying to calm him down.
In the dining room?
Yeah.
So you're just going to stay there.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay, Rachel, where are you going next?
To storage.
Okay. the storeroom.
Yes.
And Artie, are you going with her?
Oh yes.
Do you find anything?
So there's a bunch of junk, boxes, crates, so on a large area of mold and moisture can be seen in the center of the floor, which isn't really that odd. As you walk in, it gives way. Make a jump roll.
Oh, fuck.
Gives way to what?
I didn't put any points in jump.
I did.
Let's see what it is. 88, huh?
Boo.
Wait, both of you are? Okay, alright.
Fuck.
You each
I don't like
2 damage
No.
and fall into the blackness.
Oh, fuck.
Something hard and lumpy hits your back, and you think you hear something moving closer. Each of you roll Sam.
Oh,
What is
dingleberries.
this stable hit points bullshit?
I succeed.
Arthur?
So
Rachel?
I lost 2, so I'm at 8. What happens? Sorry.
Roll Sam,
Ow!
because you think something's coming at you.
Yeah, it probably is. 94.
You lose one more. You don't know what is... You think you hear something. Are you guys yelling for help?
Yes.
Ouch!
Okay, Anna...
My legs! My shoulder!
Anna definitely heard you guys crash to the floor. Anna, what are you doing?
Shit.
Come look down the hole.
Just throw Joe down it.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, if you still want to get a story, come follow me. And I just run off, hoping he follows me.
Okay, so you run off to the storage room. You see a big hole in the floor, and you can hear your 2 investigator friends down there yelling. Do you want to, you can see a lantern there that I assume you're going to light up and shine down.
Yep.
Inside, you can see a large pile of coal, and your 2 friends are just covered head to toe in soot. They look a little worse for the wear from doing it. And you don't really know, I mean, you can look around for a rope or something. What do you do?
My shoulders
Yeah.
are fucked up.
Oh, is there a tablecloth on the dining room table?
There certainly could be. I mean, there is that you know of.
Yeah.
It's about, 8 feet down because you're sitting on a pile of coal.
Did we bring rope?
I don't think you did.
We didn't specify rope. We bought a lot of shit, but I don't think we were like, oh, we should better...
You guys weren't going camping.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just grab the tablecloth and hope it works.
As you run back in the dining room,
Yep, I know.
you see something... Roll sand first.
Oh, no.
I told him to follow me. Success.
Okay, you lose 1 sand.
Oh, that's
You see
bad.
something that looks like a big... If you know what an octopus is, it looks like a tentacle coming out of one of the grates near the floor and is wrapping up Joe's head and slowly pushing itself out to cover Joe's body. It's dripping and dark, translucent, but it seems to be moving and reforming.
Okay.
What do you do?
Where's the salt circle?
It's all over
On
the
the
room.
floor. This thing is not coming, across the floor. It's coming out of a vent.
Great. I'm just gonna slowly try to grab some salt and throw it at it, see if it does anything.
Well, slowly, it picks Joe up and moves him towards the vent.
Yeah,
You
I'm not concerned about you right now.
you throw salt at it, and it recoils, sucks the entire pseudopod back into the vent. Joe is choking.
Oh.
Joe has goddamn fluid up his nose and a rag in his mouth that is now covered in what you assume to be ectoplasm or something like that. What do you do?
Oh, he's alive! Okay, yeah, I pulled the rag out.
He coughs and sputters. He's gonna need something like it. You need to clear his airways. This was going down his throat.
Oh! Okay, how about first aid?
Oh, Joe.
Try.
I'm sorry, Joe.
No. I just start sticking my hand down the throat.
Oh,
Just
Joe has gone completely insane.
Yep. Hang on. I just need to reach it and grab whatever's in there out.
Joe is no longer in control of his senses. Joe's eyes are as wide as dinner plates. He stands up, smashes into you, and knocks you to the floor as he runs for the door and throws a shoulder into it, only to realize it opens in. He runs around the room, looking more confused. He goes to the other door, but they both open in. He's freaking the fuck out.
You know what? I'm just gonna open the door for him.
Okay, you open the door. He smashes into the front door the same way. He's gone completely mad. And you hang on to that while we talk about what's happening in the coal cellar. Yeah, guys.
Oh, this is good.
I can't believe you fucked over Joe so hard.
God damn it.
I told him to follow me.
You guys are in blackness because you didn't turn on the lights in the storage room. A little bit of light is coming in through a window, and
I turned on the light.
hear something.
At least.
No, you didn't. You hear something sliming and slopping. I'm saying you didn't. Sliming and slopping towards you. You hear something like a door rattle, and then a...
I grope in the dark for the salt.
Okay.
My trusty can of Morton salt.
Artie, what are you doing?
Pulling out my gun and trying to peer around.
There's not a whole lot of room in here. You're on top of a pile of coal.
I mean, I'm trying to look towards the direction of this weird scooping sucker.
Are you going to shoot or not?
Not yet, I'm just looking.
All right, salt in hand, gun in hand, as you hear something squish and squelch under the crack of the door. Anna, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna open the front door for Joe.
Let him back into the wild?
Yeah, let him
He
free.
runs out, stops, looks both ways, and heads towards the shed.
Oh,
What?
he's gonna get free.
He doesn't know the grounds. He's completely out of his brains.
Okay, well,
let him.
that's gonna be
Just let
interesting.
him.
That's a later me problem. Okay.
Anna, where the fuck are you?
Oh
Back
shit!
in the basement, you
They
guys
will
need to
go
make a sand roll as you feel something wet touch your pant legs.
Oh no, I pour salt on the pant leg.
We'll make a sand roll.
I'm doing it. A
I am a
33.
success.
I succeed.
Okay. The loser's going to take...
Oh, that's a bit.
Oh, an indefinite insanity. I'm sorry, a temporary insanity.
That's the best
No.
thing that could have happened, really.
Oh.
Hardy! Oh, Hardy!
I fire my gun wildly into the
No,
darkness.
do we have to roll for what his temp is?
I have a deck of cards. You get Aesoptrophobia. You have an abnormal fear of mirrors and the things that you might see inside it, perhaps related to that mirror that told you a little bit too much. If you see a reflection of yourself, you will see tendrils and goo. You are in a state and can't really help yourself. You still have your gun in hand, but I don't think you'd be able to fire it. You're probably screaming in terror. Hey, Anna,
Yes.
what you doing?
I'm running into the dining room and grabbing the table.
All right,
And
as you
running
smash
back.
everything to the floor, you run back there, and do you try to tie it into a rope or tie it to anything? You're not a big... What's your size?
11.
You're not really... You might be able to help Rachel out, but Artie might be pretty tough. Do you throw him down
Okay.
the hole and let him
I'm gonna help Rachel out, and she can help me with Artie.
Okay, you toss it down the hole. Rachel, are you grabbing it?
Oh, thank the fuck Christ! Yes, I grab it.
Give me a climb.
Oh, a climb. Hooray! I make it.
Ah, you make it. You scamper up as what you feel something squelching right around your shoe, perhaps trying to just grab you. But you make it up.
Hooray!
Artie is screaming in terror. How are you guys going to get him out of there?
Artie,
Help your friend.
Artie, grab onto the tablecloth.
Because this is going to last for a good 4 minutes.
Fuck, Artie, grab onto the tablecloth. Is he responding? He's not responding.
He's not responding.
I feel like it'll probably take me a whole round to figure that out, though.
You guys can try your best to help him in this trying time. What would you like to do?
Could I roll psychoanalysis, psychology, anything to like get him to focus?
Yeah,
up
this is
real
a good time to sit down and talk about the things that he's seen.
quick? Persuade, fast talk.
I mean, go ahead, give me a fast talk. Nothing
Throw something
happens.
at him. I shoot the shotgun into the cellar.
Artie, give me a luck.
I'm not aiming for Artie, but yeah.
No, I know. Artie, give me a luck roll. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
All right, so you are lucky enough to snap to and see this gift from the gods descending from the hole in front of you,
Oh,
and
Lord.
you grab a hold of it. Give me a climb roll.
I can climb. Come on now. What do I got here?
A 40?
Oh, piss. No,
It's
wait.
okay.
It's a success.
No, it's not.
That's 72?
It says success.
That's the.
You
luck
rolled
roll.
a 72.
That's
I'm
the luck roll
confused.
was a success.
Ah, bananas.
Yeah, you don't make the climb. That's okay. We're going to have to do a strength versus size. Artie, what's your size?
My size is 12.
Okay, not too big.
Okay, and what is the average of your strengths? Like, Anna, what's your strength?
8.
And your strength, Rachel?
8.
That's easy.
You guys have a 25% chance of making this. So roll a d100. Just one of you.
Anna, go for it.
Oh boy, why me?
I've already fucked up enough.
37.
Okay. You are straining and reaching, but Artie can't seem to climb. His hands are slipping on this tablecloth. Fuck, it's silk. Why is it silk?
God damn it, Artie.
Artie, you feel something just
No.
going up your
No.
box, grabbing a hold of you.
No.
You guys are going to have to do this again, except it's going to be a 20%.
Throw salt down.
On what?
Everything.
There's not enough salt.
Put it on me. Put it
You
on
guys
me.
make it. You pull them up and see like a tendril of gooey translucence suck back into the darkness.
It hates salt. It definitely hates salt.
All right. So what are we doing?
We
Running.
need more salt.
Are we going? Are we just gonna? Where's Joe?
He ran off to the
Joe's
shed.
outside.
The shed. What was in there?
Dude,
Lots of sharp things.
God,
bad things.
God damn it! I'm gonna go chase after Joe in the shed.
No,
No,
salt.
Fuck Joe. Fuck Joe. Let's go get more salt.
Bull.
Fuck this place. If we ain't got salt, we ain't doing shit.
Okay, so we're just gonna leave the house and wait for the salt truck?
I'm not waiting for shit. We need to
Honestly,
drive away from
that's
this
not the
place.
worst idea.
Okay, I'm down with that plan, but we should probably get Joe.
No, Joe will get us all killed.
Joe will spill the beans, and then we're all
Where are
screwed.
you at and where are you going?
I'm heading outside. We're walking and talking.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Okay.
Walking and talking, a real Sorkin.
All right, I have my salt and I have my shotgun. I left a lot of stuff in the dining room, but we're going.
You guys walk outside and see a car pull up.
Oh, Major Rage! I'm fuck!
It's not Major Rage. It's the sheriff that gets out of the car.
Oh, no!
Lordy be.
Oh, no!
It's
He
fine.
goes, "What
I'm
the
ready.
hell is going on here?"
You need to drive out of here right now, Sheriff.
I'm not
You can go
talking.
inside if you want,
What
but I
is
do
going
not want
on?
to deal with that.
I'm not
I need
talking.
some goddamn answers.
I'm not talking.
We don't know.
He looks
All we know is
directly
that
at Rachel
salt
and goes.
works.
He looks directly at Rachel and says, "Yeah, it's Arthur Cornthwaite's jacket," and pulls his gun out.
Oh, fuck!
Come on.
Yeah, I was just wearing it because it's really cold in the house.
What do you mean? This looks like you're looting the place. What the fuck is going on here?
Looting
You've
the
never
place.
heard
We're
the word
wearing
fuck
one
before.
jacket. One woman who is small and cold.
I don't know what you
One
got in your
jacket.
pocket, so I better see them hands right now.
You damn well know we have guns. We're
Sure,
private
okay, I
detectives.
show him my hands.
There's one set of hands up. What
I'll
about the
show
rest
him
of
my
you?
hands.
He's ready. Okay.
I'll show him
Anna?
my hand.
All right. Now you guys step away from that door. Put your hands up against the side of that house.
Oh, could we do it away from the house?
You put your hands on the side of the house, or I'm shooting.
Okay.
Are
Where's
we
the
doing
rest of your
this?
party?
Are we doing this?
At
Where's
least
the
one
rest
hand
of
is
your
covered
party?
in salt.
Where's that Major Rage?
He's inside.
Is he?
Yes.
Is he?
He's asleep.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's asleep.
We were just gonna leave him?
He's asleep.
I forgot he existed.
You guys are all going to give me a fast talk or a persuade to try to explain this situation real quick.
All right. I have a 55 in persuade.
75 in persuade.
Oh,
Success.
thank fuck Christ for both
Yes.
of you.
Okay, now you gotta
Yeah, we know. You're bad at talking. Yet you talk so much.
come on.
What?
You gotta make the roll too.
Oh, okay. God
We don't.
damn
Why
it.
does he? We can't all have to do.
No,
fast
just listen.
talking.
We'll see.
Lord.
That's fine. So, Artie and Anna are saying the same story. Rachel seems to be a little off. What are you trying to tell?
What is my story?
You know, you can't tell them the truth. No, your story just doesn't match up with theirs.
Okay, fair enough.
Whatever you guys all agree on is the story.
I mean,
You know, you
we've all
can't tell
been-
them the truth.
We've all been looking around the house because we came under the pretense of the lawyers to check out the house and find out what happened to Cornthwaite.
You know I don't like them
Obviously-
Dodge brothers. What the hell are you doing? And what happened to the rest of you guys?
Are you listening to me, or are you just talking to yourself?
I'm listening,
You
and
were
I'm
looking
noticing
around the
Joe's
house.
car is here, but Joe ain't here. What the fuck happened
We
to
don't
Joe?
know where Joe is. He went scouting around the house like we
At this
did, but we
moment,
haven't heard
Joe, completely nude, runs out of the bushes, looks at you like a wild animal, screams, and runs towards the gate.
Yes.
He puts his gun back up.
Who does?
The sheriff.
I think Joe needs your help more right now, officer.
Would you go help?
What'd you
that
guys
poor
do
man?
to Joe?
We didn't touch him.
He's a soft boy.
Would you go help that poor man? What the hell?
This is the first time we saw him today.
Today, yeah.
Today.
Today.
What'd you do last night? What'd you do to Joe last night?
We didn't
We didn't do anything to Joe last night.
We saw him like 2 days ago at the newspaper.
Who's
place.
talking?
Both of us. We're panicking.
Right? He's
Okay,
asking
Anna,
all
give me
of
a
us.
persuade.
Persuade again? Success.
Thank you.
Okay. You manage to calm him down. He puts the gun back down.
Hooray.
He goes, "Look, all right, Joe looks like he needs some help. I don't know what the fuck is going on out here, but you guys are stealing and I'll come back for you. This man needs a hospital." So he packs up Joe in his car and drives away.
Fuck. Guys, we're fucked.
We need to drive ourselves out and get salt.
You know what? Or we could just drive away and keep driving.
You're not wrong.
You can do that if you want. But if that thing followed him all the way from South America, I don't want that thing following me back home.
What do you mean it followed him from South America?
Isn't that... It said
His
that
note.
in the note. In the
that we
note.
found.
We need to make sure, because I'm not bringing a dump truck of salt to
What
my
are you
house.
gonna do when the fucking sheriff shows up to, put holes in our
We
asses?
can go get salt and come back before the sheriff does.
How much salt do you... How
So you
big
guys
is
sit
this
here,
thing?
talk, and deliberate for about an hour.
Wait! No! He's sleeping
It's
in the
too late.
house!
You guys are already sitting, talking, deliberating.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Look,
You guys
when is
can't
the
make
salt
up your
truck
mind on what
supposed
to do.
come? When is the salt truck supposed to come?
Like
In a
You
few
don't
days.
know, just a couple of days from when it was ordered.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Let's go back to town and get a bunch of salt right now.
I don't think there's enough salt. He ordered a dump truck for a reason.
Okay, but what?
Everyone make a spot hidden.
Is it the sheriff?
No.
I'm gonna go back inside the house if the sheriff comes. I'm running back inside.
All right.
Which one? Which?
All right. This is good.
No, it's not.
You haven't noticed the pool of translucent slime
Oh boy.
around your ankles
So
that suddenly jumps upward. You each can make an opposed strength.
I am going to be searching my pockets for my salt container.
I'm gonna say that there's still salt stuck to my hand from when I threw it earlier.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Sorry about that, I got dropped. Did I tell you guys to make an opposed strength roll yet?
And I said, I'm looking for my salt.
And
Okay.
I'd want to argue that I still have salt stuck to my hand from when I threw it at it earlier. Because I've been
Sure,
sweating
sure.
a shit ton.
Okay.
But strength is
Anna,
5.
what's your strength?
Okay.
No, not
8.
strength times 5.
Okay. I'll wait.
Just 8.
Anna, you can't make this.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Rachel, what's your strength?
It is also 8.
You can't make this either. Artie, what's your strength?
15?
Oh, fuck you, Artie.
Haha.
You have a 65% chance of making this.
Yahtzee. What am I rolling? 100?
Yeah, just roll a d100.
Fucking dick.
You do not.
Can I
Your
just
feet are
jump
yanked
away?
out from under you. Each of you
No.
are fully engulfed in this pool as the rest of the creature slides out from the bottom of this house and covers your face and your nostrils, slowly pushes itself into the back of your noses, forces its way down your throat, and now we get to the drowning rules.
Oh, jeez.
Cool.
Why is it always got to be all of us or none of us, you know?
At least Joe survived.
No, I don't know how well he's going to survive. He's probably got all kinds of weird stuff poisoning him now.
I gotta find these. Hang on.
Good lord.
Let's see, what do I have here?
I can just search a PDF.
I got the drowning rolls right here. It's con times 10 or less on D100 in the first round. Con times 9.
Then con times 9, so on and so forth. Alright, so if you guys
and
make
each failure is 1d6 damage.
this correct. So if you guys make the con roll, you can fight your way out of this. So let's start with Anna. Make a con times 10 or less.
Auto success.
You gotta
My con is
roll it
14.
because you can still fail on a 95 to 100.
Success.
All right, you have a critical success. You manage to force this with your hands, fighting through this like you're underwater in a dream, moving extra slow. Force this away from your nostrils and mouth. Your head is up and out, and your upper torso is up and out, but you're still enveloped in your lower body. Okay, Rachel. Con times 10.
Yeah, it's 111 or 110, whatever.
You can do the same.
Hooray! I breathe.
Artie?
Here it is.
Everybody has good successes right now. You are able to breathe a gasping breath as something sick and squelching still writhes in your throat.
Gross.
I'm
What are
gonna
you guys
swallow
going to do? Now,
I want
only
to
Anna
vomit
and
everywhere.
Artie, only Anna and Artie have use of their arms. Rachel, who has the salt, does not have use of her arms.
Can I grab the salt out of her hand?
You
Where's
have
the
to go
salt?
further into the creature.
What?
Fuck
You grab
that.
the salt?
I'm getting out.
Give me an opposed strength roll.
How much?
You're going to need a 5 or less to get out.
Oh, good.
How much? Okay. No.
You can't get out. You aren't being swallowed, though.
Okay,
Artie?
where's the salt?
Rachel's got it, and she is just her head is poking out of this goo.
Ugh. I mean, can I like reach into the goo to try to grab the salt?
Sure.
Or okay, do I gotta like roll a certain kind of roll or something?
No. It will gladly let you wade further into itself.
Well, I mean, if my hands are clear and I know that salt's the only thing that can fight
Your
it,
legs
I'm gonna
aren't
reach
clear.
in. But can I reach over to Rachel and try to grab it?
She's not right next to you.
She isn't.
This thing knows you're dangerous and has pulled you apart by a few feet. Give me
I
an
try to
opposed
wade.
strength.
Oh god.
What's
I
your
would
strength
say-
again?
15.
65 or less.
Do it, do it, do it.
I do.
You
Yes.
do, just so you manage to fight your way over. You reach your hands further into the goo that kind of grip onto you in a strange python constricting grip. You try to feel around, and you get your hands just on the salt. Rachel, your head is out. What do?
I will take a deep breath, and I would like to also make use of the salt.
You think you can reach down there with your thumb, flip open the top, and
That's-
try to pull?
Or just punch through the lid.
All right, go ahead. Give me a dex times 3.
Rachel, what's your fucking dex? 12, so 36 or less. Hooray!
I don't see your rolls. But anyway,
I got a
if you make
29.
it. Okay. You feel a pocket, like an air bubble, well up where you managed to punch through. This thing does not like the salt, obviously. But now it's its turn. It is going to do constricting damage. Who's still in it? Anna, are you still in it?
Yes, I didn't manage to get out.
Alright, it's going to do a 1d6 plus 1d4 damage.
Oh boy.
This will be to everyone. 1 plus.
Oh.
Only 2 damage to each of you. Back at the top of the round, Anna, what would you like to do?
Use the salt! And I'm still trying to get...
You're
Wait.
not next to the salt.
I know, that's why I'm still trying to crawl my way out. Hopefully they figure it out on their end.
You see pseudopods writhing up from the body in front of you.
I can't... I'm still clawing at the ground and I can't get out.
In fact, you know what? Everyone that had their head under, which was everyone, give me sand rolls,
Right,
because
yeah.
you were being fucking eaten by goo.
Nope.
Success.
Nope.
Okay, everyone that didn't make it lose
Lose
5 and goes indefinitely insane. But let's say your adrenaline is pumping so hard that if you make it, you'll still be vulnerable. And those that do make it lose 2. Okay, so anyway, Anna, you were in the middle of something.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to crawl away. I don't think I succeeded with the 64.
What were you rolling against? Oh,
My
just a
strength.
strength? No, you don't succeed with a 64, but you do manage to just move a little bit. You're still in it, and you feel just terrified as this thing is slowly inching its way up your back. You feel the wetness, and it's so cold. Rachel, your head is out. You have never felt anything like this. It's like drowning in slow motion.
Did I punch through the salt lid?
You did. What do
Yeah.
you do next?
I grab a handful and smear it on myself.
You can try.
That's what I try.
Give me a dex roll where... No, you know what? Just roll under 50.
Okay. It's a tall order. Hooray, I did it.
You
46.
do. This thing contracts away from your body, pulls itself down to about your knees. You were still standing, but knocked down. But you can try to stand up again and maybe make your way out of it. We'll see about that next round. Artie, what are you doing?
I mean, I was also kind of reaching for the salt, but
So you're on your hands and knees in the body of this thing.
I am.
Well, you were reaching for the salt.
Well, I thought it was with
We're
Rachel.
all inside a big goopy
No.
weird thing.
I was trying to reach the salt that Rachel had. That was my original thing that I was trying to
The
grab.
only important part is that you're in the body of this thing. So if you'd
Okay.
like to fight your way out, you can do an opposed strength.
Well, no, I had already fought my way out.
And then you went
No,
back
you
in
fought
and
your
did the
way
salt.
to Rachel.
Yeah. Which is deeper
And
in.
if it counts, this thing has a strength that you wouldn't believe. It's got 110 strength. I'm just making you fight the pseudopod.
Well, then, yeah, I want to break out. I want to be able to breathe and.
All right, 65 or less.
Ugh. Fucking
You
shit.
don't make it. It climbs its way up your neck. It is moving too slow but too quick at the same time. You can feel the world closing in around you.
I don't like it.
Everyone give me luck rolls.
Ooh, luck.
Success.
I am not lucky.
I am successful.
With a 1. Isn't that a crit success?
Sure is. You notice the sun has broken the top of the tree line.
Thank fucking Christ.
This thing, this creature, it retracts. It pulls away from you in an alien quickness. You're all still wet and goopy, but it pulls itself back to the base of the house.
Get in the fucking car.
You guys are out of danger from what you can tell.
Get in the fucking car. Get in the fucking car.
Get in the car.
Major Rage is a goner.
Yeah, no, he was a goner a long time ago.
Major Rage is being digested in the basement right now.
Yeah.
Lucky him. I need to swallow
Yes,
all
you
kinds of
are.
salts.
Don't forget that you have to open the gates. They swing shut.
Yeah.
So who's outside opening the gates?
I have to drive.
Artie failed luck. So Artie's the one outside.
Wonderful.
Artie, give me one more luck.
Artie.
I am successfully lucky.
Okay, now make a sand roll.
Oh, shit. I am. No.
No.
Okay, you're gonna lose some sand.
Hooray.
Also, I believe Artie and Rachel are now mad.
Yeah, we're mad.
And Rachel is driving?
Ah, yes.
Give me a drive at half.
Okay.
I think that's still better than mine.
So, yeah, I gotta get it under a 30.
Don't crit fail.
Damn it, 43.
Okay, you slide out on the road right outside the gate,
Oh, no.
manage to tip the car over.
God
You guys
damn
are on
it!
foot. Two of you are mad, but let's just say you guys make it, and that is the close of this adventure. Wait, last question.
Uh-huh.
What do you do after you make it to town?
I eat salt.
So since I'm mad,
Yeah.
That's right. Anna's going to have to, guide you guys back.
Yeah, so Anna, what are we doing? Our lives are in your hands.
Do we still feel like there's something in our throats?
Oh, and also that should have been con times 5 for the drown rolls, but whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what the adventure says.
Oh, that's what the adventure says, then yeah, that's what it should have been.
Oh well.
So, Anna, what are you doing?
Yeah,
What's the
what are you...
What's the next thing?
Does it still feel like there's something in our throats?
Your throats, your pockets, your nostrils, your entire clothes.
Okay. We're all taking salt baths. Just
Are you going back to town or just skipping that and going home?
we're going to town. That's the closest thing.
Okay.
And we need
You
to
meet a very unhappy sheriff who sees that you all, 2/3 of you are mad. One of you is missing. Joe has been tortured. And one of you can explain yourselves. What do you say?
if you want answers, you can go to the house yourself.
He doesn't accept it. He presses you.
I cough up slime.
Right?
What does that have to do with anything?
I also cough up slime.
He's going to jail the 2 of your mad party members unless you can give me a persuade.
That's fine.
It's going to be a hard persuade, so it's going to be at half.
I don't succeed.
Ooh, so close. He just jails the mad ones. Lets them stay for a night. They come to. He doesn't accept your story. He doesn't like it, but he wants to see you gone. You leave. And the last question is, what about the salt shipment?
So when it arrives, I'm down for going back and shoveling that shit into the basement through the vents, like going ham on it.
Agreed.
Even if
It'll
it
be
gets me
2
shot
days.
by the sheriff.
It'll be 2 days, and he definitely warned you to never go back to the Fitzgerald man.
Yeah, whatever, fuck him.
We bring our shotguns, and if he tries anything, we shoot him.
Yeah, right? Fuck this
Yeah.
guy.
Fuck him.
So to wrap up this whole adventure, you guys wait for the call, drive back out to the Fitzgerald manse, and dump an entire truckload of salt in the basement.
Yeah.
From what you can tell, killing this thing. It
Yeah.
sizzles and cracks and pops. The entire foundation of the house shakes.
Thank
And the sheriff arrives. And give me a luck roll. All of you. We'll need 2 out of 3 successes.
I succeed.
That is a critical failure, which might weight things.
Damn it.
We don't. Nope.
Just damn it. So now what?
Sucks to be you guys.
Frisk, did you die of a heart attack?
Not until he's done.
Yeah, we can't hear him.
Not again.
Right?
Oh man.
Fuck.
Hello?
Hello.
Still can't hear you.
Yeah,
Dun, 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 dun.
your grot is on, but you're not voice.
Nope.
Check.
Yes.
Oh, yep.
What's the last thing you heard?
Make luck rolls.
Yep.
Okay. You guys
I heard
Kill-
crit fail.
the sheriff and are now
What?
wanted criminals around the entire state of Massachusetts, upstate New York, and perhaps by the federal government for the murders of Sheriff Whitford, the torture of poor Joe, and for the murder of, what was his name?
Arthur?
Major Raid.
No, Major
Corporate.
Rage.
All of these are being laid at your feet. And this spring in Gamwell, the bees find a strange new pollen in the wreckage of the Cracked and Crook'd Manse. And this concludes our Halloween adventure.
Oh, hooray!
Wasn't that fun? Why'd you guys torture that guy? Let's stop the recording.
We could have.
Okay, I'll stop the recording. That was
God
great,
damn
though.
it. God damn it.